Morning, everyone. Morning. Hope everyone is well on this Sunday morning. Spurs have won a game overnight. Not that the Cookmeister got to see it under normal circumstances this week. I would have been awake, but I just so happened to fall asleep about 45 minutes before the game started. So I will leave it to you guys and girls this morning to let me know how the game went, if anyone watched it, comments about the game, so on and so forth. Um, Richarlison and Scarlett, I believe, scored the goals overnight to give Tottenham a 2-0 win. So, two games, three goals, zero conceded against Auckland and against Milton Keynes Dons. Does it tell anyone anything? Maybe. I don't know. I'm just asking the question. Like I say, I didn't get to see the game last night as I nodded off, typical fashion after wanting to watch it. It looks like it was almost like the first game where they sort of played two pretty much different teams for the two halves. Again, maybe you can confirm that for me. Like I say, I haven't watched it. But big up to everyone that's in here this morning. Lovely to see you all. We'll have a old chit chat this morning, just a chilled Sunday chat, and talk about the game if anyone wants to, and just stuff in general. I think we'll just take our time with it and see how we go this morning. Morning to Kate. Hope you're well this morning, Kate. Big up to you. And it's raining in Sheffield, says Kate. It's been raining here, Kate, this morning. Bit of wind, bit of rain overnight. Yeah, so do me allotment good anyway, a little bit of rain. But yeah, it is what it is, Kate. So good morning to you. Kate also says it's raining in Sheffield this morning. To Marianne, there you go. Logan's in. Before I do Logan, back to Kate for the Sunday morning squeeze. She thought I'd forgot, but I haven't. There you go, Kate. Let me press this button as well. There you go. That looks a lot better. I'm further away from the screen. You can't see me dodgy mush. Logan's in. Morning to Kate. Hope everyone's well on a Sunday morning. And again to me. The sheriff's not here yet, but you never know, Logan. You never know. He was out on the old jungle juice last night. So he might pop in if he wakes up. Logan, who knows? I'll leave it to him. Yeah, he'll turn up when he's ready, if he's ready. But morning to you. It is a lot cooler this morning, Logan. It's amazing what a bit of rain does. Logan says he watched the highlights this morning of the game last night, and just my opinion, but Mikey Morley says he's not ready for first team. He needs another loan. I'm going to keep my eye on him, Logan, to see how he gets on over the next couple of 3 weeks. Like I say, I haven't watched it, but I'm gonna have to start watching these friendly games. Kate says Richie got a tap in. I heard it was a bit of a tap in. I don't know about Scarlett's goal. Listen, people, let me know, how did we play? I know it's a friendly, and probably it was like two different teams. I'm hazarding a guess at, but what did you think of the performance? Bearing in mind, there's a few young players in that squad, and listen, Roberto De Zerbi will make his decision on which ones, if any, he wants to keep or loan or sell, or who's got a chance of being in the squad. I'd imagine Luca Williams Barnett can't go out on loan until he's 18, I don't think, and he's still only 17. So could he be one that could be included in the squad for argument's sake? Carabao Cup matches, FA Cup matches, when you're 2-0, 3-0 up, bring him on and, to get some experience. Is that where people are with him? Or is it a case of, look, he's just too young, not ready yet? He'll have to stay in the lower reaches. And then when he is 18, send him out on loan. I don't know. You lot tell me. You lot tell me what you're thinking. big up to Jimmy. Hope you're well this morning, Jim. He says, big up, guys, in the chat. Good morning from a wet and windy northwest, like number 5. Big up, Jim. Big up. Same here, Jim. To be honest with you, mate. Yeah, bit windy, cloudy, overcast, and rain in the air, as they say. There you go. Lee's in. Morning to Lee. Hope you're well. Hope your dad's well as well, Lee. Stu, I hope you're well, mate. Big up to you. So Jimmy says, so when the cheating, despicable RG thugs get a letter of praise from President of FIFA for the World Cup, you know football is in trouble. We can all see Blatter 2 has been installed in Mr. Infantino, I believe you're talking about, Jimmy. Jim, I think it's just the way of the world at the moment, mate. Normal, how would you say it? Just what you would think would be normal decisions in life are just not what you would expect at the moment. And I think it goes for football as well, mate. I think it goes for football because football's all about the money. So it is what it is. And whether anyone will ever prove that if people are cheating or not on the field, who knows? Who knows, mate? Who knows, Jim? Football's just gone it's changed from 20, 30 years ago. And they've almost like succeeded in what they've done. Well, they have succeeded. You know, there's always been a lot of money in football. But when you look back to when the Premier League started, and I know there's inflation and all that stuff, but you look back and you think, you know, what players used to cost, I don't know, what is it now, 25 years ago? Right? And what crazy numbers average players, not even very good players, average players are going for now, 50s, 60s, even more than that in some cases. So, listen, we'll have to see what goes on. It's just evolving as it goes along, and it seems to be evolving in the direction of money, money, money. So, again, we'll see what happens, Jim. Yeah, is what it is. He also says, Jimmy, do we now expect calls for Scarlett to be given another chance under RDZ? Please don't fall for it. Get him sold with Richarlison, Solanke, and get some quality frontline players in as soon as possible. Get rid of a lot of them, Jimmy. I mean, yeah, Dane Scarlett's got his fans. He's been here a long time. If he was going to make it at Spurs, I'm sure he would have done it by now. You know, obviously managers don't fancy him. And listen, there's a lot of players you've seen. Vuskovic, he was told, listen, you're probably not going to play. I've got 4 in front of you. You know, straight away he's like, ta-da. Bergvall, he's made it clear. If I'm not playing in the first team, I'll go and find somewhere to play where I will get in the first team. Toodaloo then, Lucas, if that's how it is. Toodaloo. And Spurs are making money off these players at the end of the day. They were bought in cheaply. I'll give Lang his flowers the other day. It's the only time I ever have. I gave him his flowers. He bought them in 5 million. Bergvall 10 million, and probably going to be sold for the best part of 50 million each. If they both go. Well, one has, and one's in talks. Apparently, Bergvall has agreed personal terms with Newcastle as well. I was reading this morning. So, listen, make of it what you will. There'll always be people that, for argument's sake, love a Bergvall, love a Vuskovic. There's others as well, love a Tell. And me personally, I just want better at the football club. It's just as simple as that. And that goes for Richarlison, Solanke. You know, we did a show late last night. And my big concern is it's okay, you know, and what we've done up to now is fine. I ain't got a problem with that, right? None of it. It is what it is, right? But my problem is when we say we haven't got a left winger. We've got 2 donuts up front, right? We've got a right winger that has got a little bit of an injury record. with and without being at Spurs. He's had a pretty bad injury. We've got no one to back him up over there, but no Kulu fit. Maddison's meant to be fit now, right? And he's the other one I worry about because we've got no other 10 that's fit. So when you look across the front line, we probably need 4 or 5, to have a decent-ish side. I'm not even talking about a squad, just talking about the side. And I know that leaves what a lot of people would say good players that, but if Maddison gets injured again, I know it's ifs and buts, but if you just said Maddison came back in within 3 games, he was hurt again. Kulu came in the first 10 games, yeah, unlikely, but got injured again. Kudos starts the season, gets injured again. And that's without the 2 numbnutses up front and no left winger. That's all right saying, well, a left winger and a striker, we'll be all right, right? And the side would look half decent then, right? Just with a winger, left winger and a striker. But as soon as anything goes wrong with any of those front lot, we've got no one backing it up again. Now, again, I know that you can't do everything in a window, but people do have to remember that these are the people that left the situation as it was at the end of last season. I've got no problem with we're going to do this, we're going to do that, according to Enoch, and they've started to do it. But for me, it must continue. It must continue. I know apparently De Zerbi's come in and said, yeah, we're going to get 2 attackers. 2? Other things might turn up in the pipeline over the next, whatever it is, 5 or 6 weeks. But there's still a lot of work to do at Spurs. And don't think by any stretch of the imagination, another 2 signings will turn us into top 6, top 4 team. Because we all know it never goes just smoothly where a manager can pick the same 11 every week. And hopefully you'd like to think we'd be able to do that with only 1 game a week. But I just think once you get, I don't know, November time, Carabao Cup kicks in, whenever it is. I know that can start in September, but whenever we play first in that competition, and then after Christmas, if you're in the FA Cup. So, listen, I'm not asking for a magnificent 26-man squad or 25-man squad, whatever it is, before the start of the window. But what I am asking for is that you've done a fair job so far since the window opened, right? But we need attacking players, and not just any attacking players. We need some quality. And that's where I am with it. And the longer the window goes on, the closer we get towards the end of it, the gaps between the last signing and another one coming in, it all just gives me a bit of the heebie-jeebies, because I've seen it so many times before, and I truly hope it doesn't happen again. Like I say, they've made a good start. The 3 signings are what they are. They got Senesi, decent deal. We've got Van Heck. Which is a deal in itself, considering if you work it out, Vuskovic gone the other way, you've got a Dutch international for a kid. However good you think Vuskovic is, for pretty much the same dough, right? So I'd take that all day. We just have to see. Morning to Pete. Hope you're well, Pete, this morning. Big up to you. Logan says, I would have rather kept Will Lancashire over the Pigeon, So Wanky and Scarlett. I don't know if anyone ever thinks that Will Lancashire had a good run as such. I would have liked to have seen him maybe up front and go on this tour. But listen, Middlesbrough obviously made the call at the right time. Lancashire, he's waited, been patient. and the time has come where he don't want to be patient anymore. He wants to play football. So I believe he's gone to Middlesbrough for a few quid, 15 odd million, something like that, between 10 and 20 anyway. And you know what I think of the pit? I don't even know why he's here. And now he's talking about being here next year as well. We had all this last season, if you remember. End of the last season, we were saying about getting the pitch. Oh, he can't go. He's still got to. Yeah, well, whatever. Solanke, for me, people keep telling me he'll be a different player under RDZ. He may well be. But is he good enough from Solanke? No. And Scarlett, the same as Lancashire, really. He's had chances to play. Back in the day, more chances, not so much now. It doesn't look like he's going to do the business at Spurs, or it don't look like he's going to get a manager to turn their head and have a good look at him. And whether he's still here or not, or he goes out on loan, Logan, who knows, mate? Who knows? Excuse me. Now, you lot, the link is in the chat. I'll put it in again, in case anyone wants to come on. There we go. It's in the bottom of the chat again. Big up, Logan. Hope you're well, mate. The Flickmeister is in the chat. Big up, Flicks. Morning to you, mate. Hope you're well today. Big up to you. MG says maybe should relocate to Australia. Could even finish in the top half of the league. Big up to you, MG. Hope you're well. Flick says, I see Tottenham won in their second pre-season friendly and people were kicking off because it was only 2-0. And he says, calm down. It's only a friendly. Well, listen, Flicks, it is only a friendly, my man. And people will lose their minds, mate, about how many goals we should score. There's people out there that still think Richarlison and Solanke are world beaters. So, listen, it is what it is, mate. Like I say, we all have our opinions on stuff, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Scott is in. Morning, Scott. Says, morning, boys. Any news on outgoings, incoming? We need a left wing and a striker. Come on, Enoch, sort it out. No, I've only read this morning, Scott, about Bergvall and Newcastle have apparently agreed terms, whether it was a Twitter account, I believe. So that's all I've heard since last night, mate. Morning to you, Scott. Morning, Lee. May the force be with you, as always, sir. Hope you are well this morning. The Aussie Spur is in the house. Big up, Aussie Spur. He says, evening, legends. Boys touchdown in Sydney shortly. They may have already. Big week ahead. Come on, you Spurs. Absolutely. Aussie Spur, a few more games to go over in your neck of the woods, I do believe. And I think we're playing Chelsea in Australia, if I'm correct there. I believe we are. So, yeah, there you go. Rodney's in. Morning, Rodders. Hope you're well this morning, mate. Big up to you. Big up to the one and only Razzle Dazzle. Good morning to you as well, Razzle. Hope you're well. And Stew Boy's in as well, as usual this morning. A morning sunshines. A morning to you, Stew. Hope you are well. And the Rod is in. The Rod is in the house. Tony Rodriguez. Hope you're well this morning, Tony. Thanks for joining us. Big up to you. Stew Boy says it's Happy Sunday. Of course it's Happy Sunday. I don't know if we're at a roast dinner today. Maybe. You never know. But it's Sunday. It's Friday used to be Crackerjack Day. Remember that, everyone? Back in the day, it's 4:55 or 5:55. And it's Crackerjack Day on a Friday. The oldies will remember Crackerjack, by the way. The oldies will remember. THFC8's in. Big up to you. Come on, you Spurs, he says. People, hit that like button for us. Hit the old subscribe-o button for us too. On the way to 1350. I think we're at about 1334. Something like that. So if you haven't subscribed, please do if you're enjoying the content. and get over and like the stream as well. Thank you, people, very much indeed. Wembers is in, YouTube member. Morning, boys. Good to see some interesting young players for us overnight. Just watch the highlights. Does anyone remember Dane Scarlett? We remember him, Wembers. We remember him. I'm not so sure the coaches do. Wembers, again, whether you think he's good enough or not, doesn't seem to get that many minutes. Another one of the youngsters that causes a bit of, I don't know, not commotion, but a lot want to see him, a lot want him sold, a lot think he's been here for long enough and he needs to move on and get on with his football career elsewhere. So we'll see what happens to him. Aussie Coys, I knew Bella had watched the game. Big up, Bella. Just big up, watch the game. He gave youth players 80% of play. There you go. So it is what it is. At least they're getting on with it over there in Auckland. You know, obviously we want to see first team players playing, but with the World Cup, you've got a few to come back yet. And it gives the youth team players a chance to get on the pitch with other senior players. Morning all, says Jane. Jane, I hope you're well this morning. Big up to you. I know Jane was busy yesterday getting water soaked by her kids. It was one of her grandson's birthdays yesterday. So Jane, hope you had a great day yesterday and enjoyed the day with your grandchildren. Good morning to Tom Kingham. Good morning to you, sir. Hope you're well this morning, Tom. Big up to you. Youth players, says Bella, stayed on till about 60 minutes. Then the experience came on. Oh, yeah, to see the game out, eh? Against Auckland, Bella, eh? No, I'm only joking. Listen, it's nice to see some of the youth team, but you never know. You might get a duel. I'm sure they will go to the wayside a little bit, if you like, once a lot of the senior players get back from their breaks from the World Cup and all that sort of stuff. So, but listen, when you're a youngster, you take your chance when you can, if you can. And these are perfect games for the youngsters to do that, for me, if they're selected. So, yeah, we'll see how that one goes. Shem Tam's in. Morning, Shem. Hope you're well this morning, fella. Big up to you. Yeah, I see. Kate thought I was going to forget the little cuddle. She was wrong. It only ever happened once, Kate. And I got waylaid on the computer. That's why, you see. But morning to you, Kate. Hope you're well. Oh, Bella's saying Scarlett's was a tapping. Those both tap-ins, were they? Listen, a goal's a goal. Aussie Coys, Bella, is it? Yeah, 2-0. We'll take it. We'll worry about I don't know, performance and that. Perhaps when they come back from Australia and New Zealand and some of the seniors start getting on the pitch, we'll see how it goes then. Shem says, doing great today. My check keeps sending you the message broken up. Oh, well, as long as Spurs keep winning, we'll get through it, Shem. We'll get through your broken messages. Don't you worry. If I can't understand it, Shem, I'll bypass, as they say. Big up, Shem. Joe's in this morning. Big up, Joe. Good morning to you. Hope you're well. And here she is, Drula the Lily White. One of the chief mods, I happen to let you know. Morning, Cookie and the Chatters. Says Drula, morning to you on this damp, and I don't know if you want to call it dreary. We'll call it cool, eh? Like Jimmy says. A damp and cool lot of the country this morning, I would believe. But listen, let me know if you've had rain down south. We've had a bit up here, but I don't know if you've had it down south or not. Aussie Ange is in. Big up, Aussie Ange. He says, good morning, Your Honour. I wouldn't go that far, Aussie Ange, but it is what it is. Apparently Arsenal are in the running for Vinicius Jr. Let's aim to pull the rug from under him and get a world beater in to help push us up the table. I did hear that Vinny Jr. could be on Arsenal's radar, as they say. We're sitting here talking about Will Lancashire and Matisse Tell, why Arsenal are talking about Vinicius Jr. Whether it'll happen or not, Aussie Ange, who knows? Who knows? I think there's a lot of movement at the moment, or there could be, between players going to and from Real Madrid. I think they're trying to reshape their side a little bit. So, listen, we'll see, aren't they? Arsenal, I've got no doubt, can afford him. They won the league last year. They're trying to, I don't know if improve the squad is the right word, add quality to their squad. And if they do, it's going to be hard work for a lot of teams next season. Listen, Spurs are miles behind Arsenal. Yeah, they've been building for the last 4 or 5 years. You know, can we get there quicker than that? Who knows? Who knows? Right, but I would be on the side of it's going to take a little bit of time. It's not going to happen overnight. Yes, we've signed some decent players, but we need more, and we're going to need more over the next 2 or 3 years. And, you know, we might go and nick a cup or whatever. As long as, for me at the moment, we know that they're going to want European football, right? Which is not a problem, yeah? You go for your aims, Enoch, right? I get that. I just think that if Spurs are going to compete at the highest level, Premier League-wise, and, you know, be up there having a right go, yeah, it's going to take 2 or 3 years to get to the point where we can do that. If it's done right. If it's done right. Mark always says now Enoch have come out and said, yep, we've got loads of money, and it's come out that apparently we can spend 400 odd million over the next few seasons, whether we've got that to spend or not, but the numbers tell you that. We'll see if it's going to continue. Like I say, it's going to be quiet on the Western at the moment. So unless someone's got something up their sleeve at Spurs for a big transfer, who knows? If you could do that and keep it quiet, who knows? But listen, like I said, 4 or 5 weeks to go of the window. I'm getting a bit edgy. I will admit I am getting a bit edgy because we've got these players in, got Tonali in, got Fernandez in, broken records here, there and everywhere, wage caps, transfer prices, so on and so forth. But I know the World Cup's been on, and it's just me probably, yeah, but now there's been a couple of week gap without more coming in, and knowing that we need more to be coming in, you know, every day that passes now, yeah, it ends up being squeaky bum time. And I've got no doubt Spurs will get 2 in, maybe 3 at a push. Yeah, but looking over the whole thing, it will look so much better, and it will be great if De Zerbi can keep these players fit 1 game a week. You know, the first team players that are coming in. He'll have a bit of rotation with his defence and his midfield if he feels he can do that, because not every a Tonali, a Van Heck, a Fernandez probably won't play every game. So, you know, I can see that the first team's being built, but I don't think they've touched the squad yet, especially in regards as midfielders, wingers, attackers. I think we're okay at the back, right, at the moment. We might need another left winger if Adogi goes and Robertson doesn't work out. Left back, sorry. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with Jed Spence. Apparently, he wants first team football, and he's not prepared to sit behind Porro at Spurs. What I'm hearing, anyway, that's what I'm hearing. And listen, any player out there should be wanting to play first team football at the end of the day. I get it. I get it. I wouldn't want to be sitting on the bench, you know. So there's always the chance that Spence could go and play left back again. You know, he did it last season. Perhaps he'll do a bit of that this season as well. I can't see it with Robertson and a doggy and the great Ben Davis. Three left backs just there. So listen, that's what De Zerbi gets paid for. He'll have to make the decisions. If Jed kicks off and he wants out, if he's another one, sell him. Sell him. You've got to try and convince him to stay because you want a good squad. Whether Spurs have got that in them or not, or whether people in the chat, fans, just think, get rid of him. I know a lot of people have been singing his praises since the World Cup. And before the World Cup, it'd gone off the boil a bit. But, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. And I don't know what to do with Jed Spence. I don't know whether you would try and convince him to stay or because he's probably not going to be playing in his favourite position at right back. Do you let him go? What I will say is that the Zerbi does like to transition in game from a 4 at the back to a 3. Right? So if and when that happens, you might find that there'll be 3 centre-halves on the pitch, for argument's sake. Left centre-back, right centre-back. And then you'll have whoever it is, a Porro, and a Doggy, a Robertson, that'll push on a bit more in possession and drop off a bit more to cover when we haven't got the ball. So it makes sense. I get it. Let's hope that they can put it into practice because we need a bit more going forward, especially down the lines. Yeah, we need a Porro that can be coming onto a ball. We need a Porro that's swinging the old right-footed outswingers in, tempting the keeper to come out. So we'll see. We'll see. Scotty says it's only a friendly, but a win is a win. Confidence is confidence, as they say, Scott. But the proof will be in the pudding. A little bit further down the line when the friendlies get a bit more, I don't know if serious is the right word, competitive. That'll be the word. Lee says that Viv can't leave Sheriff alone. I hope she's spending as much time looking for strikers as she's spending riding the Sheriff's train. Interesting from Lee there. I've got no doubt the Sheriff will be back and you can take it up with him, Lee, and everyone else that's on the Viv train. Take it up with the Sheriff. I do not get involved in his private life, people. There you go. Razzle says, choo-choo. Yep, Sheriff, choo-choo. Golden Sun's in. Big up to Golden Sun this morning. Morning to you. Edel fan is in the house all the way from rainy Hamburg, ex-Luka Vuskovic territory for Edel fan. But big up to you. Raining in Hamburg, raining up here. What can we do? Not a lot. There you go. I think the missus just bought me a cup of tea. Thanks, darling. Thanks, sweetheart. Darling. There you go. Oh, yeah. A sweet cup of tea. There you go. Big up, Edel fan. Marianne, morning to you. Good morning, Cookie. And all in the chat. Hope you're all well. Absolutely. We are well. Where are we? Ghosted's in. Big up, Ghosted. Morning to you. Listen, I'll stick the old link in again. See if anyone wants to come on. You don't have to, by the way. We will just continue how we are. But if you do want to come on, the link's at the bottom of the chat. So big up to you. Wembers says, oh, Infantino is actually more corrupt than Blatter was. Possibly. Wembers, possibly. The proof will be in the pudding. We'll see. Scotty says football was a working man's game. Now it's for the super rich. It's getting like that, mate, isn't it? It's getting like that. $2,000 for a season ticket ish. I know you can get a bit cheaper at Spurs, but you know, you want a half decent seat, it's going to cost you 2Gs, isn't it? I don't know, something like that, 1,500, 2,000, something like that. It's a lot of money to people today, in today's world, Scotty. And listen, Tottenham will keep pushing the envelope. The prices will keep going up, and not just Tottenham. All the clubs. At the end of the day, without us, there are no fans, Scotty. That's what I would say to that. And when you got 60,000 people every 2 weeks paying, I don't know, the best part of 80, 90, 100 quid for a ticket, it's a lot of dough, mate. And we'll be sitting here in 3 years' time, 4 years' time, it'll be 150 a ticket, 140 a ticket. So the time will come where the money that people are earning are not matching the prices that football clubs are charging, the big boys anyway. You know? And all it means is there'll be, like you say, Scott, less people that can afford to go out and watch a Premier League game of football. Pete's giving it the honest, neutral bit here, guys. Just say yeah. So Pete says, speaking as an honest neutral, I'd say it's been a good window. And Spurs should close shop now. You've got a decent squad. Let's see how far you can go. You want us to be 17th again, Pete, don't you? Let's be honest. I mean, listen, we might concede less goals, Pete, right? And I know you're a Sawanky lover, right? But listen, Pete, let's be honest about it, right? Even if you made another, I don't know, 2 chances a game, do you expect Solanke to score 2 goals with those extra 2 chances? That's how I would put it to you, Pete. Now, don't get me wrong, he's got better now in Tonali and a Fernandez. He should get more chances. Richarlison should get more chances. I just don't think they're good enough, Pete. I don't think they're good enough, mate. And I think we need better. Yeah, we're so short up front. I mean, I can only say, Pete, if this was your team, Arsenal, and you had what you've got up front now, currently, right, there's no way that you would be shutting your window. Come on, let's be fair, Pete. No left winger, Matisse Tell. Right? Richie, Solanke. Kudos not back yet. And if he gets injured, there's no one to play there. Maddison, not back yet. He will be, but not back yet. If he gets injured, who plays there? And this is what I'm talking about, Pete. And we go back to what we had last season again. And this is why I wanted Spurs to do as much as possible in this window, because I know that he's trying to get a first 11 together that he wants, right? And I know that it takes time to get depth and quality into your squad to convince players that, you know, you're part of a squad. You'll play, you'll get game time. I can't say to you, you're in every week, right? And it's about players fighting. It's about drop-offs not being as big as what they used to be. And I think if you shut the window now and you got a few injuries at Tottenham in the midfield and up front, we'd be seriously struggling, Pete. Seriously struggling. But again, that's just where I'm coming from. Listen, they've got defenders in, they've got midfielders in. We shouldn't be conceding anywhere near 60 goals, 50 goals, whatever it was last season. I'm going to be wanting to see Spurs get back down into the 40s for goals conceded and low 40s, high 30s. That's where I sort of want to be, conceding goals-wise. Maybe this season it will be like that with 1 game a week. Who knows? Let's see how we get on. Morning to Everman. Hope you're well. Yeah, another win today, mate, against Auckland. Who else is in? Steve is in. Big up, Steve. Morning to you, mate. I wasn't aware Scarlett was still at the club. We seem to keep players around forever. Just sell. Yeah. Listen, the time's got to come, Steve, where we have a significant clear out and get better quality in, mate. We also have to take into account the homegrown as well. Just saying. So, yeah. Thomas says, come on, you Spurs. Big up, Thomas. Morning to you. Ricky scores last night, unlike Solanke. What can you do, mate? Surreal says, big up, Cookie. Same convo again. Give us new forwards. Yeah, well, that's what we need, Surreal. And we'll keep banging on about it amongst other stuff. And we'll see what happens, mate. We'll see what happens. Unfortunately, like we said yesterday, Surreal, it's out of our hands, mate. They'll make the decisions. We know who we would like, but do they know who they would like? This is the question, that being not a lot of football brain in the Spurs hierarchy, shall we say, at the moment, in footballing terms. Flick says we can't go into this season with them two up top. I'll be fuming, mate. Flicks, I'll be fuming. Honestly, I will. I'll be fuming. But listen, it is what it is. And if that is the case, Flicks, there's nothing we can do about it. Nothing except rage. What can you do? What can you do? Thomas says, need to get a new striker. Solanke back to Bournemouth. I don't know, mate. I don't know. Flick said he'd like to see more of Williams Barnett. Again, apparently played well last night. Flicks, from what people are telling me. And good luck to him, mate. Good luck to him. He's got to keep going. He's got to keep going. The problem is, Johnny, you say that United did it in one window, but they had the infrastructure of the midfield and the defence. Basically, they've spent 200 and whatever it was million and bought the three up front. Now, I know they've bought other players as well. Don't get me wrong, Johnny. Yeah. But I think they had a bit more in midfield than what we had, to be fair. He does say, though, Manchester United did it in one window. It's all about having an idea of what players you need to bring in and what players are available. Rashford being on the market and such a high talent, why not? I think he's already said no to us, Johnny. Whether that will change as time goes on in the window, and, we start getting towards the end of the window and players like Rashford haven't got a club, I would imagine then it will be to his agent, well, it's Spurs call again. Yeah, we'll have some of that. Get what you can out of them. Do you know what I mean? It'll be one of them. And listen, Scott was right last night on the stream last night. Let me just get rid of that. Scott was right last night talking about Rashford. And, at the end of the day, we know he's a bit of a in and out player. We know he's got a bit of a chip on his shoulder sometimes. We know he's got a bit of an ego. But you can pretty much guarantee that he'll get you 15 to 20 GA playing off the left wing. And like Scott and Still, when I came on there, what everyone was saying, was that at the end of the day, we need to score more goals. We're obviously short. I say obviously, we should be letting less in. Let's be honest, right? With the back four that we've got now, the extra central defenders, all that type of stuff. But the big problem is where the goals come from, Johnny. It's where the goals come from, mate. Rashford said he doesn't want to come. If you can persuade him, unless you can give me another left winger that's got Premier League experience, which we're going for at the moment, or it seems to be, is there another winger out there that's going to give you what Rashford gives you? That I don't know. Big up, Johnny. I don't know if he's in the last year of his contract this year. He's going to be 40 million, isn't he? Something like that. 50 million. I don't know. Unless you take the risk of waiting until he's a bit further down the line in his contract, offer a bit less, and see how it goes. But from what I can gather, Johnny, he don't want to come to Spurs. So he says anyway. But there you go. Tom says we need another 4 players. We absolutely do, Tom. They've made a mess, says Ghosted. Now it's time for them to fix up. Leaving the front line in this way is not acceptable when they told us sporting success is the number 1 priority. Absolutely. Ghosted, they should take a recording of what they say. So when the fans do get on their back, they can't bluff it off. Do you know what I mean? Because it is what it is, mate. And you're spot on. Yeah, they want sporting success. You ain't going to get that with Richie and Solanke up front. I'm sorry. You're just not. You could create 100 chances a game. We still won't score enough goals to win the league. Honestly, they're not good enough. Who else we got in this morning? Nige is in. Big up, Nige. Morning to you, mate. Morning, Cookie in the chat. Exciting that De Zerbi has come out and said we are not done yet, and we want important players to add to the important players we have already signed. Yep, like I said earlier, he's come out and said, look, we need some attackers. It's not a surprise. So again, we'll see what's going on. Oh, this is interesting, Drew. Where did you hear this? Vinay is working relentlessly to get Harry Kane back. Not sure if it will happen this season, but he's got the ball rolling. Very interesting, Drewler. I can't see him coming back this year, Drewler. I'm sure he wants to win the Champions League first before he comes back, but it is what it is. Where am I? Let's see. Thomas says the pigeon is better than Solanke and sick note medicine from the sideline kiddo. There you go. Thomas has spoken. Big up, Tom. Big up, mate. Colin's in. Big up, Colin. Boradar, Colin. Got up this morning. He says, Williams Barnett is class. Donnelly looks good. Takai and Hardy, solid. Tell looks sharp. And Colin is excited about the season. Why not, mate? Why not indeed? Here he is. The lightweight is in the house. Big up, Sheriff. Morning.
Morning to you, bud.
You all right, mate?
Yes, I've had a good sleep, mate.
What time did you manage to get your old Barnet down last night then, Sheriff?
Early, mate. 10:30.
Really?
Yes.
You could have come on the show, Sheriff.
I was too tired. Too tired, mate. I forgot you set up, to be honest.
I forgot you set it up. Charming. Thomas says Solanke's not good enough. We know, Tom. I think we're all agreed on that Solanke is not good enough. Mark, before we carry on, how was your evening, mate? What did you get up to? And
well,
Tottenham win 2-0 in Auckland.
I have seen that, mate.
Yeah.
Richarlison, wasn't it? He scored the second one.
Yeah, Richarlison and Scarlett, I believe.
Yeah, Scarlett. That's right. I was panic station saying I've only just read it and I forgot who scored the first one. Yeah,
2-0. Yeah.
Obviously, I didn't see any of it. It was 4:00 kickoff, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So I never saw absolutely none of it. Was it live on YouTube or was it on Spurs Play?
I didn't see it, Mark. I was trying to stay awake because I said to Stel I'd try and join before the game on his because he did a watch along, and I think I fell asleep about 3:00, mate. To be honest, 2:45, 3:00 this morning, and woke up at about 7:30. So it is what it is. I just totally missed it. I was relying on some of the chat to give me a bit of information, which they have. Williams Barnett played well again. apparently.
Again, you see,
Um,
I said about him the other day.
you did, yeah. And yeah, I think it was a miss bit Bella put in earlier on. It was sort of like it was in the game Milton Keynes Dons the other day. You know, a lot of youngsters got a bit of time, and then
Yeah,
obviously the senior players got some time together on the pitch. Drew, you're going to love this, Sheriff. Look at this for a comment from Drew. I'm going to bring it back as you just got on. I don't know how Drula knows this. I know she's got a few contacts, our Drula, but yeah, it made my eyes go whoop. Did it? You know what I mean? So listen, I don't care if it takes Vinay a year to get the deal done. Get him back next season. Not this season coming, because I don't think he will, but the season after. Get him back. Get him up front with some proper wingers.
yeah,
And a proper number 10, and let's have it. Let's
yeah.
have it. That's
To
where
be
I am with
honest,
that.
I think personally, I think that Harry needs convincing to come back.
Oh, probably, mate.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Because
agree.
he
Yeah.
carried us, him and Son carried us for years on end without no help from Enoch whatsoever.
Like my mum used to carry me when I was a nipper
Well, there you go, mate.
everywhere for
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
Same thing.
They
Same thing,
paid
Mark.
Son and that papered over. Son and Kane papered over so many cracks because they were that good. But I know it's very sentimental, but I'd love him back.
Listen,
Let's face it.
he might be, Sheriff, the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
about
I
this
get
year. I don't
that.
know about this year. I mean, maybe that's why they haven't got a striker yet. Now, listen, this is a bit out there. Don't get me wrong, right? I don't mind doing a bit of when it's about our players. Perhaps that's why they haven't brought a forward, because he's really hopeful that he can tug him back this season. I don't know. I'm just saying, because it's down to them, like they've done with all the other players, Mark, to sell what they're doing.
I will be very surprised. Seeing as the way we started like a house on fire, right? And with all the signings, and now it's gone like deathly quiet. There's got to be something floating around in the background, surely.
Well,
That I'd certainly like to think so.
yeah, I was just going
Well,
to
you'd
say
like
you'd
to
like to
hope
think
so.
so. Yeah. I'll get you, mate. I'll get you. Absolutely, I do get you.
And let's face it, right? If Enoch want to silence the fans and quash Enoch out, quash it, just get Harry Kane back.
There you go.
That would, well, to be honest,
No,
there still would be a lot of people that don't trust them, me included.
Yeah.
But it'd silence a hell of a lot of people, wouldn't it?
But this is why I say maybe not this year, Mark, because I think they've still got so much to do, right? As far as transfers, getting players out, getting the right quality in. And I think that you should sort of make Harry Kane, if you like, the diamond at the end.
Yeah.
Assemble the team, assemble your little bit of squad that you've got together, so you can say to him, look, we've got 5 or 6 here on the bench that are, more than capable, as you can see, of coming on the pitch, and so the level don't drop off and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, love to see an Harry Kane with a Tonali and a Fernandez and a Madison, and be tasty that. Honestly, it would be tasty. But you got to get the rest of the team sorted out, Mark. The left wingers, another striker that'll happily sit on the bench behind a Kane, maybe. We still need, I think, we still need a 10, and we still need another right winger as well.
I'm sorry, but I don't trust Matters.
I'm a bit worried about it, to be honest.
Is, you know what I mean? And he didn't go on the tour, did he? Or did he?
No, he didn't. But apparently, De Zerbi has explained in his press conference why he didn't go out, and I haven't seen it yet, so I can't comment on it. perhaps people will know in the chat. I know there was an interview where he's come out and explained why Maddison didn't go. So,
And do you think it's a bit worrying that Kudos never went either?
very.
Yeah, you know, he's been out for Lord knows how long.
Geezer was meant to have been out for about a month, 6 weeks.
Yeah. We ain't seen him. It's got to be 6 months now.
He's doing bits, training wise. He is. I've seen videos of it. Again, they obviously don't think he's ready. Perhaps he's at that point where if he did play, he could be in the position of breaking down again, Mark.
Now, apparently, I know this is very rare, but I was incorrect in my statement. Madders did go on the tour. He's just not played yet.
Right. Okay. All right.
So I know that's very rare for me to get things wrong.
I didn't even see the tour list, to be honest with you. I know there was a lot of youngsters that went, and the names that popped up that didn't go, that maybe you would have expected to go. But listen, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Bring back Harry, says Golden Sun.
Yes.
I think
precisely.
I think that we'd lift the roof off the gaff, Golden Sun, if Harry come back to Spurs and start.
I know that,
but we'll see.
I know that I've got a lot of years watching Tottenham, but he's up there with one of the best I've seen play for us. He is up there. He's not up. Well, it's more sentimental with me. He's definitely not up there with Glenn and Gaza and people like that. But he's
a legend at Spurs. But
he's in amongst the conversation.
Listen,
yeah,
we definitely. We know what Harry's all about down at Spurs. At the end of the day, do you know what I mean? Feed him, give him the ball, he'll score your goals. It's as simple as that. You know. So, listen, like I say, let them build the team as such. Yeah, and then when they've got a few in and a few out, made the depth a little bit better, improved the quality of the squad. Yeah, have these conversations with him by all thing Vinay, you know, set the ball rolling. That's what it's all about. Yeah, and then once you got a few more in, convince the £86 million clause, don't forget, that Spurs have got for first dibs if Harry Kane.
We have got first dibs.
Would like to come back. 86 million. It's not just about that though. It's about the sort of money in wages that Harry would command, and are Spurs willing to go there?
Do you think he'd rock up and say, right, I want 400 grand a week?
I don't know what he was on before, mate. Was he on over 300 with his bonuses, wasn't it?
Well, our wage cap was like 200 grand, wasn't it? I think he might have been on that or a bit less.
Right, but
I'm sure
they would have had bonuses built in.
He had bonuses and that built into it.
Yeah. What's he on now?
I ain't got a clue, mate. I can Google it if you want.
3.5, something like that.
I'll Google it.
400 grand a week.
I'm not sure.
Are Spurs going to go 400? Carry is 400. Come back, mate. Come back. You know, I don't know, mate. There's, you got to think of his family as well. Does his missus want to come back to England? Where he lives and the area and all that sort of thing. I don't know, Sheriff. I don't know.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's euros.
Go on then.
480,000 euros a week.
Well, he's on best part of 450 grand then, isn't he?
Well, 415 it says here.
There you go.
Jesus Christ, he was on that much.
415 grand a week at Bayern.
Good God.
Can Spurs get anywhere near that? That's the thing at the end of the day. I mean, perhaps he would accept a little bit less to come back. I don't know.
You got to think in 1 week, mate, he earns 20 years worth of work for most normal people. What's the average salary? 20, 24, 25 grand?
Something like that, about 25 grand. It might be a little bit more than that now, to be honest.
Well, yeah, it might be.
But, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He's on massive money, mate.
That's some serious dollar on
that. They'll have to work something out big style. But listen, I can see him coming back one day. Maybe not this season, but I can see him coming back, to be fair.
Do you know what I think?
Yeah.
I think I think he'll win a few more trophies with Bayern. Because
Yeah.
let's face it, that's a given, isn't it? You're going to win at least one. Well, I know he didn't this first year,
I
right?
think he wants a Champions League there,
Yeah,
Mark.
yeah, maybe.
You know?
Win something big with Bayern, i.e.
Yeah.
the Champions League.
Yeah. And then he
And
might come
then
back.
I reckon he'll be on Shearer's record.
Yeah, me too, mate.
He's only 40 odd.
I don't believe he's going to leave that alone, Mark. That
No.
if he at some stage, I think if he can get back and break that record, I think I think he's up for all that sort of stuff. So
He's only about 2 years behind, isn't he?
about that,
He's
2
40
seasons worth of
something.
goals. Yeah,
Between 40 and 50, I think he's behind. 2 good seasons for him, and he'll get that.
yeah. I agree with you, mate. I agree with you. Let's see who else is in the chat because I've neglected you for a bit. Drula, the ITK. Go on, Drula.
Yeah.
I have my sauces, she says. They're in her cupboard. Tomato, brown, barbecue, mayonnaise, and whatever else. But as long as you've got the correct sauces, Drula, you keep posting, girl. You keep posting.
Yes.
We love to see it, Drula. We love to see it.
Can I hazard a guess that your sauce is your auntie? Auntie Ellie. It might not be.
It could
that
be.
Was just, I just plucked that out. Yeah, that was just plucked out. Yeah.
I'm sure that Auntie Ellie has a few sources that she can speak to now and again. Being an ex-Tottenham Hotspur women's team player.
Ladies player. Yeah.
There you go. Oh, the missus is in again.
Oh, another cup of tea?
Yeah. No, it's a can of Red Bull this time. Can of Red Bull.
I bet a cup of tea's been
up after night anyway. So
I bet the cup of tea's been delivered already.
Oh, I've got the tea, bro. Yeah, it's here.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, I've had a bit of it. There you go.
Yeah, it's virtually empty, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. Jimi Hendrix is in the house. Big up, Jimmy. Hope you're well, my friend. Come on, you Spurs, he says. We can do it. Can we do it, Mark? Can we do it? Has it changed, Mark? Have you got the EBGBs a bit because there hasn't been another name come in or another forward or left winger or whatever you want to say? Does it give you that vibe? At, I don't know, the 26 years of
neglect. Let's call it what it is.
Yeah, and all of a sudden we go. You can call it gung ho if you want at the beginning of the transfer window. A few players out to claw some dough in. Players that don't want to be here, players that wanted first team football that weren't going to get it, and so on and so forth. But how do you feel, Mark? Now I don't know what we are, 2.5 weeks since Tonali was announced, and it's not as even if there's been any sort of hard rumour, if you like, about forwards coming in. You know, Savinio deal seems to have hit a barn door. They want more dough than what we're prepared to offer. I don't know, mate. Where are you at with it at the moment, regards to the transfer window?
Well, when they started,
as a whole thing.
Yeah, when they started and Fernandez and that come in, and then Tonali, that was virtually the next day, wasn't it? It was certainly only a couple of days.
Yeah.
And we smashed our record transfer twice in a row. I was thinking, come on then.
Let's have it.
Come on then, let's have some.
Yeah.
Let's have some. I've always known you could do this if you wanted to, but it was the thing of wanting to. You know, I thought finally, maybe they're acting like a big club.
Big up Stokesy. Yeah.
Big up Stokesy. Finally, I thought maybe for once, they're acting like a big club. Surely, because I've said on show after show after show, if Enoch wanted to, we could win the Premier League.
Yeah.
It's them wanting to, because we got the infrastructure, and what we're allowed to spend now is it's no problem with us going to spend money. It's whether they want to do it and really push us up. Not push us up back into the top four so we get guaranteed Champions League money. I'm on about pushing us up that table to be regular challengers.
Yeah. Yeah.
And maybe sneak one over the line.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because there's no excuses anymore. There is literally no excuses that we cannot compete with the top sides in this country. There is none. There is none. But it's up to them. It is up to them. And I don't trust them to do it. Because you only got to look what they've done with Poch. Poch was guaranteeing them, more or less, top four every year. And they were like, well done, son. That's enough. You ain't getting no more. You know what I mean? Instead of pushing him on, instead of pushing us on so we could have won a league title, they didn't.
Yeah. Well, look, Mark, hopefully, we're in a different phase now.
We better
where
be.
Spurs are. We've gone down a shitter for the last 2 years. I've tried to explain to people in layman's terms that this football club has been going that way since Pochettino left. The neglect of the football club.
Mate.
The odd signing, you think, oh yeah, that's a good signing, and then that's it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But the thing is, mate, they put all their eggs into the stadium basket.
Of course, yeah.
The stadium was the excuse for years. When Prime Pot was here, 2016, 17, it was, we need all the money for the stadium, blah, 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 blah. When really they should have pushed us on and we should have won a league title, at least one.
Risk averse, Mark.
Yeah,
always
risk
were. Averse, mate.
And we all know who that was, but he's got given the elbow now, thank goodness.
Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. David's in. Big up, David. Hope you're well this morning, mate. Come round, make your mum a cup of tea. Big up, everyone, he says. Lots of love. God bless one and all. God bless you too.
Yeah,
mate.
big up to you. Big up.
Big up to you. Judah says, talking to Tom, big up. But Bayern are confident they'll get him to sign a new deal, which means he'll probably be on even more money than what he's on now. If he signs another deal. Harry, buy us an house next week. I won't bother you ever again. Just buy us an house. You'll still have a bit left over for the week. You know what I mean? And Nige says, born in Nige, he says, ooh, I could crush a grape.
That's Crankies, isn't it? Remember them?
I could crush a grape.
I'm not sure what this is in relevance to.
No, listen, Nige, I'm 50 odd minutes behind in the chat, man. I mean, I can't remember 5 minutes ago, let alone 50 minutes ago.
Oh, you're virtually up to date then, mate.
Yeah, I'm flying this morning. John says he's posted the show on X. Bless you, John. Thank you very much. If anyone else would like to post the show on their socials so people can watch it on playback and all that, as you all know, we don't do socials. But if anyone would be kind enough to put the show out there on any of the socials that they've got, we'd appreciate it. And while there's still 100 of you in here, please hit the like button and subscribe.
Well, I'm subscribed. I haven't checked that this morning, mate. I've literally just got up.
Yeah, he loves it, Sheriff. He loves coming on and saying, I'll just check it. I'll just check it.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. I don't know how many we were on, so I don't even know why I said, oh, my goodness.
Go on, then.
But I believe it's the highest we've been, mate.
Go on, then.
13:35.
Yes. It is definitely the highest we've been. I think that means we've got one this morning because we was on 13:34 when I checked. Because don't forget, Sheriff, the Cookmeister on a 3-hour special last night.
3 hours, mate.
With over 1,000 views, Sheriff. I'll let you know.
Was it?
I knew that would put a smile on your face.
There you go. Wow. There you go,
There you go, Sheriff.
There you go. Well, you did.
Listen,
and I'll announce to the audience, I don't care.
Yeah, well.
The boss set it up himself.
Yeah, I've got to say, I done the biz myself Thanks, darling. Thank you. I done the biz myself, and I couldn't believe that I actually got a thumbnail in last night as
Yeah, how'd
well.
you do that, mate? Because I can't do that on my phone.
Well, there
Because
you
all the
go. You see,
thumbnails,
the,
all
the,
my
the
thumbnails,
joys,
all my thumbnails are stored on my laptop, mate, which
yeah,
is
well, the
nothing to do with
joys
me.
of having the whatever you want to call this thing that's in front of me. It's not a laptop, is it? What do you call it?
You got a tablet, haven't you?
It's like a massive tablet thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So anyway, it is what it is. Sheriff, any echo this morning?
No, mate, and I can't even hear myself.
Well,
No,
this is good because we did have a bit of echo last night. As
I
more
was just
people were
coming to
coming
this,
on,
mate.
there
Oh,
was a bit more echo. So
it was on last night as well.
there was, as people were coming on, yeah, because I think we had 8 on altogether in the end, and the more people that were coming on, it was a bit echoey. Then Stell came on, and I think he just had a really dodgy signal from over in Paphos, because as soon as he came on, it was echoing, and he went out, come back in again, and it was okay. It was still echoing, but I don't think it was as bad as it has been. So perhaps the little bit of work that we were trying to do on it yesterday
Yeah, but
with
I'll tell you
DK,
now
I
that
don't
when
know.
the show finished yesterday morning,
Yeah,
you and the boss and Danny Kiriakou was backstage for 2 hours trying to sort out.
best part of, yeah,
They downloaded new browsers.
yeah.
You got a new browser on there now, haven't you?
I'm not using it today. I'm still on the old one.
Yeah. But there was a new browser installed.
Yeah,
There
put a
was
new browser in. Oh,
all
Danny
sorts,
showed me
all
how to
sorts
do
of
it because
stuff.
I ain't got a clue. You know what I mean? In the end, yeah, Danny was a godsend, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yesterday, but so fair play to him. Um, where are we? Ghosted says I woke up at 3:40. Watched the first half
Oh
and fell
God.
asleep at half time. Oh dear, ghosted. That's nothing
Fair
worse
play
than,
to you. There's loyalty there.
mate. I had every intention of staying awake,
I
right?
certainly didn't.
And mate, I just flapped out, and then up half 7 I woke up this morning with. So best part of about 4 and a bit hours for me that was, and that's not bad going for me, to be
No,
fair.
it ain't, mate. No, it ain't.
4 hours.
To be honest, mate, I was that. Well, as you know, I had to go to a wedding reception. It was an absolute. I was bored. I was tired. I was getting cranky, mate. So I went on.
Yeah. Um,
I
just
ordered a taxi. And I was just getting cranky. You know, when you get that tired, you get a bit niggly and cranky.
oh
And I
dear.
thought I'm just going to argue with people, so I went on.
Sheriff, I'm gonna send you a picture, right? And have a look at it, mate, and see if you want to put it up on the screen. I'll
I
leave it to
certainly
you
will, mate.
to
Have you
do that
sent it?
bit. I'm sending it to you now. Just hold on a second. This is I don't know if this is worse than Viv talk, to be
Oh
honest with
my
you,
goodness. Well,
Sheriff. But just bear with me 1 minute,
it's not the
Sheriff.
one that was in the group, is it?
I don't know, mate. I haven't looked in the group.
Oh, I was going to say, because Pete Chambers has got a lot to answer for.
He has it. I mean, you tell me if this is the picture that you've seen in the
Yes, it
WhatsApp
is.
group.
Yes,
Well,
it
I
is.
don't know if you want to bring it up or not, Sheriff, and show the fans this is what we have to put up with from people like Gooner supporters of Pete Chambers.
Really, it deserves an instant ban, really. It
Well,
deserves
you know,
being thrown
Sheriff,
out of the group.
I'm surprised really that you know, Sheriff will sort that out. He'll get it sorted out.
Right.
Let me see
Is
who
that
this is.
shared?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Look at this, people. Look at this. What is going on? If anyone wants to clip that, do it now.
Certainly not. Let's get rid of it.
10:49. 10:49. He's got rid of it. He's got rid of it. I'm surprised it was up there that long, to be honest, Sheriff. I'm surprised you put it up at all, to be honest with you, because
Well,
if it was me, I wouldn't have been.
no.
But yeah, you wouldn't see me in an Arsenal kit, mate, on the
Well,
telly. No
Well,
chance.
obviously, me and Nigel wore Arsenal kits.
Well, that's up to you to explain to all the millions and millions.
Well, flipping hell, man.
out
For a
there.
start, that original photo, mate, I had my work clothes on, so I was in the luminous stuff. And Nigel was on his way to work, so I think Nigel, I can't remember. He had a polo shirt on of some description. It certainly wasn't one of them.
Yeah. And by the and Nigel said, sorry if I've missed anyone out. We're going to rave about Williams Barnett pass against Milton Keynes Dons. We have to call out the wonderful pass by Gray to set up the first goal. I haven't seen it, Nigel, so I can't comment.
I'm sure the highlights will be on YouTube.
Well, very possibly, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's very true. Simon's in the house.
Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you, Simon. How are you, sir?
Yeah, sorry, I'm out in Cornwall at the moment on holiday.
Oh, I'm surprised you even got a signal down there.
Yeah, I
it's
know. Sorry, hello boys. It's taking me about 10 minutes trying to get through, but I'm through now, so I'm just making sure you can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you, Simon. Is there anything, as you've got a bit of a dodgy connection, that you specifically wanted to talk about this morning?
Yeah. How you both doing?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm
All
good.
is
Thanks
good.
very much, Simon.
Don't rely on phone signal down this part of the world, mate. I know you're a bit more west than me in Cornwall, but
I know.
it's not the best down this way, is it?
I'm miles away from home. I'm about 300 miles away from home. So
yeah, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. We've only just got electricity down here.
Yeah.
It's not been long. It's in the last couple of months that electricity turned up down here.
Oh, really? Good one. Good. So, what have I missed? Sorry, I didn't really catch the show earlier. What were you talking about? The game from this morning?
Yeah, no, we've just been generally chit-chatting this morning, Simon, again about the forwards. I didn't see the game. I didn't see the game last night. Obviously, we won 2-0. Scarlett and Richarlison scoring the goals. Simon, where are you in the transfer window? Where you know what we've done up to now. It's got a bit quiet.
Yeah.
We know we need forwards, but where are you with it, mate?
We started off very well, as you know, and it's gone a bit. Well, it's gone very quiet, isn't it? Now, because obviously we sorted out obviously we've got Kinski sorted out in goal. We've got the back four sorted out. We've got the midfield sorted out. Spurs has done the midfield. Maybe could do with a number 10, but the forward line it's gone very, very quiet, as we all know. Obviously, we've been linked to Krupi and a couple of others, but I mean, your guess is as good as mine. Who we're going to get in? Richarlison is obviously making noises. He wants to stay. Surprise, surprise. We don't know what's happening with Solanke.
Yeah.
But whatever happens, we definitely need a couple of strikers. We definitely need a left winger. We need something to play at the top. So your guess is as good as mine. Who we're going to get? It's the same. It's a Savinho one moment and he goes off again. And he comes back again. He goes off. So we don't know what's happening with Savinho. On off. So we don't know what's going on there. So regarding the centre forward, I still don't know who we're going to get in. But we definitely need a couple of strikers because we can't go with what we got because they haven't got goals in them.
No.
So your guess is as good as mine. You got any idea who we could be getting in?
Listen, they keep talking about Krupi. Whether that could happen or not, 90 million quid. I don't know. Again, I'll say. You've got Savinho, Rafael, Marcus Rashford on the left hand side.
Yeah.
Oh God, no.
Rashford doesn't want. Sorry, boys. Rashford doesn't want to join Spurs. We're not in the Champions League, so I can't see that happening.
No.
And Leao, I wouldn't mind Leao, but I think Leao wants too much money, too much on the wages to join. I don't honestly know, but we've got to get. Oh, okay, we just got under a month now, so I'm sure we will get a couple of players in. But yours is as good as mine. But we need goals in that team. If we ain't got the goals, we ain't going to get. We're not going to be challenging for Europe. Oh, we can't go with Solanke, Richarlison, and Tell. They're not the answers.
Oh, definitely not.
Has anyone seen this one this morning from the Stoic? He says Arsenal also interested in Romero, apparently. That really would be the final nail in his coffin.
No.
Spurs fans, he crossed the road.
Romero won't go there. No, Romero's going to go. Romero will go abroad. He'll probably go to Spain or Italy. He won't be sticking around in this country. I was thinking about let's talk about Inter Milan at the moment. Inter Milan very much improved, so he might end up going there. If not, he'll go back to Spain.
I've had a
But
feeling.
sooner he goes, the better. Sooner he clears off, the better. I can't.
I've had a feeling.
Romero.
I've had a feeling that Romero will end up in Spain.
Romero will probably go back to Spain. Yeah.
Yeah. Language is no problem. He'll end up somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, go. Don't want that.
Madrid
Well, he's got to go. He has to go. I've had enough of him now with his antics. He has to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Mr. T's come in as well with an interesting comment. Excuse me. Afternoon, Cookie. It's a bit difficult to sign quality strikers as we have no Champions League or a consistent top 4 status to be a prime destination for them to come. Listen, that it's the nail on the head, really, doesn't it, Mark and Simon?
Yeah, I do get that. I do get that, but it's up to us to convince them of our project. Sell it to them.
Yeah, I get you.
Seriously, boys, who do you honestly think we're going to get in up front? We're going to get these 2 players in. Who do you reckon it's going to be?
Simon, I've got to be brutally honest with you, right? I ain't got a clue, mate.
No.
I really haven't got a clue. I've been racking my brains. I've suggested players, and people come in. Oh, he's not his type of player. He's not his type of player. And so on. And I just think the longer the window goes on, the more trouble we're going to have convincing people to come. I really don't know. I don't know. Mark, have you any ideas who you'd like to see up front?
Well, you've got to remember as well that when the transfer window gets down to the last week or two, right, the prices go mental because people don't want to be selling their players with 2 weeks to go because they won't have any time to get a replacement.
That's right. I totally agree, Cookie. Totally agree, mate.
And so the prices go even madder.
Yeah.
The prices are mad now.
They're ridiculous. The prices these days are ridiculous. It's unbelievable. The prices that what players are going for now is unbelievable.
I mean,
it's madness. It's madness.
I mean, the last couple of weeks of the window, you'll see average players going for like 90 mil.
Well, look at Bergville. Look at what Spurs want for Bergville. Bergville, they want 60 million for Bergville.
Yeah.
He's not worth that. It's ridiculous. Some of the,
I don't think he is, Simon, but if we can get it, we'll get it, won't we?
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah. If you get 60 million offered, you take it. You take 60 million for Bergville, you bite the hand off for him.
Yeah.
For that 60 million, take it all day long.
Yeah.
But we've got to get this forward line sorted out. But I still reckon if I was a betting man, which I'm not, I still think we'll end up getting Savinho, paying over the odds for him. And there's all the question of who else we can get. But like I said, because we need goals. I know it's this boring old same conversation, but we need goals in that team.
Yeah.
Defensively, we look good. Midfield's a lot better than it has been, but forward line, we can't go with what we got.
It's woeful.
It's woeful. It's not a top 4 forward line, is it? It's not a top four forward line.
Number 1, it's woeful, and number 2, there's no depth to it.
Yeah.
And this is the problem. This is the problem that we're going to have. Even if we go and get 4 in, it only takes 3 of them to have an injury. A Kudos gets injured again, a Madison gets injured again, so on, so forth, and then we're just back in the plum again, aren't we? And that's,
like I said before, they will definitely get a couple of strikes. They'll have to get. They will get a couple. They will, but like I said, we don't honestly know who it's going to be. The guessing game. Somebody might come in left from our left field. They might just get one, pull a rabbit out of the hat. You never know because we got the money. We got the money for a couple of top strikers, don't we? We can pay the money.
Yeah.
We've got the money. There's a question of who it's going to be.
Yeah.
Drooler,
our ITK. You know our ITK drooler, Simon.
I get fed up with all this ITK. It does my head in. It does, doesn't it?
Yeah,
so much rubbish has been knocked around.
I'm only messing. Listen, the rumour mill is right.
The rumour mill. Until they're holding up a shirt, it's just all guesswork, isn't it?
Well, yeah,
It's
to a
all
point
good.
it is anyway, Simon. Machina Joe's in. First comment from him today. He says, big up, Joe. He says,
What time is this, by the way?
what? Oh, well, let's comment.
Yeah.
Hang on. I'll find it. 10:12. 10:12.
10. I was trying to look where you are in the comments, and I can't even see.
10:12, mate.
Right
Arsenal
off.
is not getting Vinicius Junior, says
Here
Joe.
we go.
Yeah, I've seen
Nobody's
rumours
getting
about
him.
Arsenal want Vinicius Junior. I've seen rumours on that one.
Yeah. Apparently, he wants £500,000 a week.
Jesus.
Really?
After
Is that
tax.
all? That's not a lot, is
After
it?
tax. It's all
That's not
bullshit.
much.
Nobody in England will get him. Only City can pay that much. We'll see, Joe. We'll see, mate. We'll see. I think money's out of control at the moment in football, mate.
Oh,
to
it's-
be
yeah,
fair,
I know
Joe.
it
It's
is.
just madness.
And do you
Absolute
know-
Madness, isn't it?
Sky started
Absolutely.
this.
Yeah.
The Premier League
Yeah.
started this. As soon as
Yeah.
Sky started weighing their money in with the Premier League and all that, that's when it all started going a bit peaked on.
It's all about money, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
It's all
yeah.
about money.
Gone are the
Well-
days now where you used to go up the lane to watch Tottenham, and the players, all right, they would have been on more than you, but not considerably more than you.
They're talking about going to see Spurs play a game at home. I was looking, so I'm a senior citizen. I see they brought back the senior citizen rates now. So I'm allowed to go at a pretty good price.
Good.
There's still
Yeah.
50.
Because
it's still
Levy-
Well, they should.
Because Levy stopped all that, didn't he? The senior
Yeah.
citizen rates, but now that looks like that Vinay and the rest of the crew have brought it back. So I'll probably turn up to see him play a few times. Now I can,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
quite a decent, it's about £45, £46 for a seat.
Yeah, I was going to say, I bet it's not far short of 50 notes for you to go.
No, it's about 45, 46 for a seat for me over, senior citizen. Because before they stopped all that, didn't they?
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, Levy did.
Yeah. Yeah. They
So
did.
I'm gonna see if I can get there a few times this season. But like I said, just want to get this forward line sorted out.
Yeah.
And just quickly before I go in a minute or two, it's Maddison for captain. Are you happy with that? You going with that or
No.
not?
You
No,
can go first, Mark.
no.
Not for you.
No,
But
because
You can't rely on him being fit.
exactly, because I'd want the captain to play 90% of the games.
So
At
would you be?
least.
So who would you give captaincy to? If it wasn't Maddison, who would you give it to? The Romero's going. So who would it be then? Van der Ven, Porro?
No.
No?
Gallagher.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did say Gallagher, but will he play?
Yeah,
Will
But
he play all the
Gallagher's,
time?
not going to play every week, is he,
Well,
boy?
exactly.
Listen,
You
I'm
need-
of the opinion this is meant to be a new Tottenham, right? The owners doing what they're meant to be doing, the players out on the field, making sure that the fans are getting behind them because they're of that level, right? Sandro Tonali for me.
Tonali.
I'd just go bang, new player. You're the star man, right? Let's see what you've got. By the way, your captain.
Yeah, I'd go with that. I'll
You
go
know
with
what I mean?
Tonali.
Like, just on
Yeah.
the basis, not so much because it's him, but just because
No.
Spurs are meant to be on this whole new mentality train, if you like, type of thing going on. A lot of people disagree. People will say Porro, Van der Ven. Some will say Gallagher. Some
Well,
will say
Gallagher
Tonali.
used to be the Chelsea captain under Pochettino, didn't he,
He
for a while?
did, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he was. Yeah, he
So
was.
he's got it in his locker, hasn't he, Gallagher? But you can't guarantee Gallagher's going to play every week, can you?
No. That's it.
Um,
Is Gallagher going to sneak in?
Gallagher
every
won't
week?
be playing every week. It's going to
No.
be Tonali and Fernandes, isn't it? So who's going to be the other one? What,
Who
Maddison?
knows? Yeah, probably Maddison if he's fit.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's
Yeah,
going to be
that's it,
Maddison,
yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
What I will say is, when I asked this question to Stell the other night, and his answer was, and it's fair enough answer to be fair, he said, I don't want a captain. He said, I want to get to the point where all 11 on the pitch are
Yeah.
captains. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
yes,
know,
I see
no
that. Yeah.
one's scared to take an order from someone else or a bit of advice or whatever. So look, it'll be what it'll be. It's going to be Maddison. I don't know about the old. If anyone's heard anything about the group or if that's going to
Oh, the
carry on.
leadership group.
Yes. Obviously, there'll be another couple added to Madison
Yeah.
for the leadership group.
Daddy Davis
Yeah.
will be in it.
Davis.
Daddy Davis will be in it.
Do me a favour, Sheriff. What we
Yeah,
doing here?
but like I said, it looks like it's going to be. Looks like from the noises, it looks like it's going to be Madison, isn't it, captain?
Yeah.
Yeah. It
But-
looks like it, Simon.
So we'll
looks
have to
like
just
it,
have to
mate.
wait and see. But I'll be honest, before we go, just like I said, just want to get these forwards sorted out in the next couple of weeks
Yeah.
because we only got 4 weeks now to the season starts, so we want to go in with a couple of new strikers. I do want to see Solanke and Richarlison starting up top for Spurs.
You're
'Cause
not
it's-
the only one, mate.
They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it for Spurs, are they?
No.
Just go out there and just get 2 top strikers from somewhere, and then we should have a good. Then we should be in for a good season with 2 top strikers. We're going to have a good season next season.
You'd like to think so with 1 game a week, Simon.
We
Well,
should have a good
like-
season next year.
It's not going to be as bad as the last 2,
We
is it?
oh, Jesus! No. That ain't going to
No.
happen again. They've had a fright. They've had a fright. They've had a rocket up their backside. This lot. So you can
Let's
see the
hope
way
so.
they're acting in the transfer market. That will not happen again.
Simon, before you go, right?
Yeah.
Give us something positive that you want to say about Tottenham going forward for this season. Just off the top of
Positive?
your head.
Well, like I
Something
said,
positive.
positive. Thinking positive. I want to see a couple of new. I'm boring you again. A couple of new strikers
It's all
coming
right.
in.
Go on. Yeah.
Have a real good couple of cup runs in the Milk Cup or whatever you call it, in the FA Cup, and definitely with a couple of top strikers, we should make Europe top 6.
Oh,
We should be
I
with
will-
2 top strikers. We'll get Europe. We'll get 2 top. We'll get two top strikers. We'll get top 6, top 7. We should definitely get into Europe next season with a couple of top players up front who can put the
I
ball
will
in the
allow-
back of the net. Hey,
I will just come in on that. Shove having a good cup run, win the bloody FA Cup.
There you
Well,
go.
we've got to get Europe. We must listen, boys. We must get Europe. We've got to get Europe next season. We get these strikers in. We should get Europe, and then we should kick on from there.
Yeah, hopefully, mate.
But
Hopefully.
it's not going to be
Simon.
like last season. So it's not going to be. It's definitely not going to be like last season. So we'll be fine. But like I said, we'll get these couple of strikers in, and then we'll take it from there. And then, but like I said, I think we'll be fine.
And so we're not going to be doing watch-alongs and shouting at the. Shouting
No,
at
I
the
think
computer.
no. I think it's going to be a nice. Listen, I'm hoping we're not going to. We lost what? How many games did we lose last season? About 17, 18, was it?
Most of them, wasn't it?
A lot of-
Yeah, we're all up.
about
Like I
that,
said,
Simon.
if we can, win a lot of our home games and we'll win a few away, we'll be fine. But it's not going to be like it was last season. I can assure
it'd
you.
be- what I will say is it'd be nice to, if you like, more than anything for the people that go to the stadium, for all the fans, but for the fans that do go to the stadium week in, week out, it'd be nice for them if
Yeah.
we could sort of
But-
turn this last 2 years of home form round, and
Yeah.
over the next couple of years, get White Hart Lane back to what it should be, which is a fortress. And
Yeah, yeah.
people are
It's our
shit
home form.
scared.
Our home
to
form. Our
come to
home
our
form's been
ground.
dreadful.
Yeah.
Home form's been dreadful. I
In
think
the
we'll be
last two-
fine. I think we'll be fine at home.
The
We'll
last
be
2
fine.
seasons, the last
Sorry?
2 seasons, we've won 5.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Fine.
That's terrible.
5 games at home in out of 38.
That's terrible. I just don't get it. Why it was so bad at home over the last couple of seasons. I know we've had a lot of injuries and we've had a lot of injuries. I get all that, but like I said, I'm confident this season. Well, this season will be a lot better. Can't be any worse. Well, unless we got relegated, and that ain't going to happen. So we'll be fine. We'll be fine. So that's about it, boys.
Fair play, Simon.
So anyway, like I said, I'm going to love you and leave you. Have a good rest of your show,
we will do, mate. We will do. Thank you very
and
much.
Big,
I like it.
enjoy by the looks of it, sunny Cornwall.
well, I've never been. This is the first time I've ever been to Cornwall.
It's very
you like
nice.
it down
isn't it?
there, Simon?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Do you like it down there?
Yeah, very nice. Like I said, first time. I always go abroad, like you boys. I normally go to like southwest of France, but it's the first time I've been to Cornwall in my 68 years of living on this planet. It's my first time I've ever been here. And I must admit, Cornwall's a very big place. So, where we're staying at the moment with the family and all that, it's very nice down here. And the weather's supposed to be good for the
Enjoy
week.
the A30. Enjoy the A30 coming home.
Oh no. All right, boys. You have a
It's
good
a bit of a
show,
nightmare,
and I'll
Rose.
speak soon. You take care. You're doing a grand job. Take care, boys. I'll
Cheers,
see you
Simon.
soon.
Take
And
care,
I will
mate. Have a
say,
great
Bye,
time.
bye.
will
Take care,
say-
boy. Bye.
I was
Bye.
going to say, I will say, there
Yeah.
is loads of roadworks normally on the A30.
Oh, yes. Yes, there is.
I have been responsible for some of them.
Yeah. As usual.
That's not my fault.
Tony says, it's obvious we've got absolutely nothing up front. I brought a comment up from Mia earlier on. I've got to just bring it back up. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Listen, Mia. Nige is the mayonnaise.
Oh, he has mayo with everything. You'd have mayonnaise on a roast dinner, I think.
Mate, honestly, Sheriff, you saw Nige on holiday.
I
Now, I know
witnessed
people that
this.
like mayo, right? But there's liking mayo, adoring mayo, and being addicted to mayo.
Yeah.
Our mate could have a problem with mayo.
No. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I believe it was even on the fried breakfast in the morning.
Yeah, it was.
I know I was hungover most mornings.
It was.
It was on the breakfast I mean, to me, that's just wrong on so many levels. But
It is what it is.
potato, and potato, whatever.
That's it. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see if I can catch up a little bit. Big up to everyone who's still in the house. Thank you very much for being with us on this Sunday morning. Just having a chilled one. If you've got any questions or anything, I'll jump through the chat in a minute. We'll try and answer if we can.
Big up
to
Dingo.
Dingo Yid, top geezer. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well.
Big up, mate. Good morning.
Let's see. Let's just scroll through a bit. There we go. Mr. T's in. He was in the stream last night, and I've always said to Mark, if you got to jump, Mark, you got to jump. And it seemed like he was there for 5 minutes, and he was gone. He weren't. I think he was there about 20 minutes. But Mark, it's great to have a chat with you, mate. And you're more than welcome on anytime, mate.
Find a member of the Mark Army.
Absolutely, he is. Here we go. He says, forwards. Pete, we'll keep banging the drum until it happens. And as long as it don't happen, Mark, we'll get more fraught over it. You as fans that are older and that are very sceptical about Enix seeing the job through as such. Rob Belcher is in the house. Big up, Rob. He says,
just to let you know, Mr. Belcher, I am down Bridport again on nights next week.
There we go, Rob. Make
I am
there. The old flask always comes in handy, Rob. About an 11 p.m. delivery, something like that, and then that'll see him through then till he has to go home.
And I will tell him. I'll just let Rob know. I had burger and chips from the Bridport Kebab House.
Oh, right.
That was Friday night. I had burger and chips, mate. Very nice it was too. Cheeseburger.
There you go, Rob.
Very nice from
Sheriff
Bridport,
in the Kebab House.
Kebab House.
So no more.
And I'll tell you what. For a small little town, Bridport is a lively place. It is very lively, especially on Friday night. The pubs were heaving, mate.
Have you seen this comment?
I've just seen it, mate. That it turns my stomach.
That's wrong, Tom. I think if you do that, Tom, and I'm not saying that you do, by the way, because I've not kept up with the conversation. You might be talking about Nige, but mate, that's sick. Honestly, mayo on
Nige would be all over that.
Oh, he would be, yeah, he would be. He loves a bit.
Nige would definitely be all over that.
Yeah, he should rename his channel actually. You know,
Pure Mayo.
Mayo Spur or something like that. You know,
Pure Mayo.
Pure Mayo. Look, I mean, that'd take right off, wouldn't it? Hey, you can imagine Nige walking around doing what's his face, going around all these gaffs everywhere, and buying all this food, curry at the curry house, kebabs at the thing, pies at the bakery, and everything would be smothered in mayo.
Yeah. Packets of mayo
Big
everywhere.
up, Nige. Big up,
Packets of
mate.
mayo everywhere.
This is true as
Me.
well, by the way, from Ghosted at 10:17, an hour ago, 58 minutes ago. We need a bomber, or is it a bomber,
Bomber.
to settle the nerves?
We could do with one, couldn't we?
Yeah,
It's
we
been-
could do. We could do. I'm sorry. I'm going to try and catch up with it. Well, I'm not going to try. I am going to catch up with the chat. I know there's a zillion of you that have put comments in and talking to each other and whatever else. But I am. There we go. See, look, love for the sheriff is in the house. Spurs
I thought I'd
play,
play.
Tone. How much is Spurs play now, Tone? I don't give
50
a money,
notes.
mate. I
50 notes
refuse
it
to.
was.
What used to be a bullseye, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it still is bullseye, mate.
Oh, it still is a bullseye. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
I just don't want to give them no money, Tone.
It was 50
I know it
notes for a
sounds
year.
pathetic, right? 50 quid, right? I've been twice, Tone, in 26 years, and that was both last season. Because one, I had to go inside the stadium, just had to go in and have a look. Yeah, because when I walked in, my picture wasn't of that stadium, it was of White Hart Lane. So I knew exactly where I walked in. I knew exactly where I was looking at, because I know where I used to stand. Right? And just having the picture of the old White Hart Lane. Obviously, then I'm looking round and thinking, wow, what a stadium. It's great. Da, 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 da. No problems with it. Bit not sure about the atmosphere, especially at the games that I was at, that I attended at home last season. But fantastic stadium, everything that comes with it, fantastic. I ain't got a problem with it. I just would like it to be bouncing every week, you know. And I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
You were obviously sat in the side stand,
Yes.
and I bet your gaze just went to the right,
Just slightly, yeah.
looked over
Yeah.
there, and think,
A bit like that,
yeah.
about there. Yeah.
And there was there a little nod to the shelf?
Of
a little
course,
nod,
mate.
a
Of
bit of
course. And a
respect.
little tear as well. A
Yeah,
little tear as well.
a little tear and a little nod.
Yeah, man.
Pay
Fucking
your
hell.
respects to the shelf side.
There you go. It is what it is, man.
Yeah.
I
I will say though, that ground is not a patch on the old one. It might be twice the size, but it's nowhere near the old one.
Listen, I know people have said that have been in the ground that we've spoken to before, Mark, that have said there's been occasion where it's been really loud in there. Yeah, like when we beat Arsenal 3-0, whenever it
Yeah.
was a few
That's
years
the
ago.
only game I can say that it was bouncing. That was
Right.
like the old White Hart Lane used to be every week. And I only
Right,
saw
well,
it on the telly. I wasn't there.
That's where it's got to go back to.
Yeah.
But for every game,
Yes.
yeah, that's where it's got to get to. And at the
I
moment,
went
apart from the odd occasion, I don't think it's really happened.
I went many, many times to the old ground, mate. And even it doesn't matter who we were playing. Back in the 90s, when we weren't the greatest team, but that ground used to bounce, mate. If you weren't singing, people were staring at you,
Yeah,
thinking you were like you weren't a Spurs fan.
yeah. I know, man. I know. It is what it is, mate. It is what it is. Surreal says Rashford 35 million, but higher wages. We're talking about a left winger now, by the way.
Yeah.
Everyone. Rashford 35 million, high wages. Noosa probably 50 million, okay wages. Osherman about 120, ridiculous wages. But I know, he says, Spurs can still afford all of it.
Yeah. Well, that's the position we're in now. That is the position we're in, and it's up to Enoch to want to do it. I know, all right, if we don't get these players, it may not be Enoch's fault because these players have got to want to come to us. And no matter how much bullshit you give some people are going to say no. They're going to turn you down.
Yeah.
You know, so, but we are in a position that we can, look, let's not start this. I noticed you couldn't resist bringing the comment up. You could have flicked past that one.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, but
Big up, Corey. Yeah, go on, mate.
morning. No, but just flick past all of them. Just brush them under the carpet.
All right, you've asked me now, so I will, mate. I won't. You just keep talking for a minute, Sheriff, because I'm trying to look. Adam's in. Big up, Adam. I hope
Big
you're
up.
all well this morning. He says, "Morning, lads. Hope you're both well. I watched the game, and the player who's impressed me the most is Kota Sakai.
Ah,
Good. I'm glad you've had the chance to watch him. Adam,
You're
big
right.
up to you. I would love to keep him around. And Madison is on tour. Thank you very much, Adam. Big up to you.
yeah, but
my
I believe
friend.
earlier I guffed up and said Madison won there.
And I didn't know, to be honest with
No,
you.
nor did I, to be
But
honest.
Takai is interesting, Adam. It's interesting to see someone that has actually watched him and come on and said he's impressed you. So
Well,
I haven't
I
seen him
will-
play yet.
I will say, though, this happens every pre-season. There's always a youngster or two that really stand out and you think, well, wow, surely they'll be starting the first game. And you don't never see them.
Mark, he ain't getting in above our centre halves.
Well,
We've got 5 of them, I think, and we
Yeah.
6 of them.
yeah.
He's 7th. Trust me.
It's like
he's nowhere
It's
near.
like this Williams Barnett. Now, he
Yeah,
has been
yeah, yeah.
impressive. He is
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah.
He's a monster.
We've
for
had
someone
we've
who's
had a
like-
few people on raving about him, to be fair.
Yeah, for someone who's like 17-year-old, he is monstrous. But will he get a sniff? No. No. No, he won't get a
Listen,
sniff.
Mark, I've always said in football, right? If you're good enough, you're old enough,
Yeah.
right? My dad used to say it to me all the time. I can remember him saying it to me when I was this high. You know? Now, if he's good enough and the manager, whoever it shall be, yeah, is brave enough to stick what could be an 18-year-old kid, late
Yeah.
17-year-old kid, into the cauldron, if you like, right? He's fine. Ain't got a problem with it, as long as the other 10 on the pitch are the senior players.
Yeah.
I haven't got a problem with it. I really haven't. Like, go on, kid, have a go. Go and
Yeah.
make a name for yourself. You know? Now, we've been speaking about this kid for 2 or 3 years. We know about his age. We know even now he's playing in under 21s and 9 times out of 10 making them look foolish. Right? Now, they're not necessarily men, as in the men that are playing EPL football. Yeah, but there does come a time in someone's life where you've impressed that much over, say since he was 13, 12, 13, and people have watched him. And trust me, coaches, as they come and go, will be saying, a little elbow, yeah, keep an eye on this kid. Yeah, he's years in front, right? And it would have carried on up until the current day. And then one day, a manager will say, this kid's for me today.
Yeah.
And it's up to him to take his chance.
Yeah. The thing I will say with the kids, though, mate, is it's very rare you get a Wayne Rooney first on the scene.
Agreed.
It's like
Agreed.
it's once in it's one a generation.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm not for not giving the kids a chance, but it's got to be at the right time.
Yeah, I agree with you.
and
I
only,
agree,
and
mate.
only sort of one at a time. You can't have a team full of kids
No,
like we
I
did last year.
don't never want to see that again. And like I say,
No,
I've got no problem with a Luca Barnett being on the bench.
yeah,
Yeah, all that business. I've got no problem at all. But all I would say is I think coaches like De Zerbi, yeah, um, he might get a gentle nudge now and again. Trust me, De Zerbi knows how good he is. I'm telling you
yeah,
now, right? Let's hope that one day in the near future that he does get a game and he
hmm
shines. Yeah, he does what the manager asks him to do when he goes on the pitch. I think he's very versatile anyway. Yeah, he's obviously the same old story. He's a young kid. Has he got the frame to do it in the Premier League? He'll grow into his frame. If he's
yeah.
that skillful, if he's that passionate, yeah, he will make
Yeah.
it. There's
Oh,
no doubt.
definitely,
He's got everything.
definitely.
He's got
I
everything.
believe, is he Barnett lad?
Yeah.
I believe he's a right back come centre back.
No, Luca Williams Barnett is an attacking midfielder.
I thought he played right back, didn't he?
No, not that I remember. No.
When he come on last season, unless I'm thinking of someone completely different, which I probably am.
Yeah, it wasn't him, I don't think. He come on when was it a European game he came on? Can't remember. Anyway, it don't matter.
Yeah,
Getting back to it. Yeah. It would be lovely to see a homegrown player come through. And I think if anyone can do it, it'll be him. Yeah.
yeah,
I'm sure there could be other surprises in the youth team and the under 21, whatever it is. But this kid has been talked about now for 3 odd years, right? Since he was sort of 14, 15. And his time will come one day. I'm not saying put him in now. Yeah, but he's got to keep going. And he's got to keep going. And he's got to understand he is 17. And the only way that he can prove to them, yeah, that he can do it is by having him on the pitch for 20 minutes when you're 2-3-0 up. Yeah? Give him a job to do. Let him go and do it.
and keep smashing out in the under 21s as well.
Right? But when you do bring him in with men. Bring him
Yeah,
in with senior players, not with another 2 or 3 other kids that are dotted round the pitch. For me, anyway. So, but that's
because you
just
do
me.
see a lot of these.
I'm a senile old bastard, and you know, as you get older, you see things maybe you didn't see 20 years ago.
And you see a lot of these youngsters as well. As soon as they make it into the first team, they almost give up on the under 21s. They think it's beneath them,
Yeah,
you know. But
yeah,
no, you still got to smash it out now to get noticed in the first place.
yeah, agreed.
You know what I mean?
Agreed. I'd love to see
Keep
him make
smashing
it,
out in
Mark.
your age group.
Wouldn't you? I'm saying I'd love to see him make it.
Oh yeah. I want to see.
You know?
I want to see all the youngsters make it.
Yeah, he's a smashing little player, that Mark, and
Oh yeah,
it is right. He's got to prove it against men. Yeah,
yeah.
which is very difficult for 17, 18-year-old kids to do. He'll make mistakes.
And it's very difficult to get the opportunity to do it.
Correct. It is nowadays. Yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. And you've got to shine. You've got to shine. You know. But it is what it is, man.
I know it's massive pressure. But when you do get your chance, you got to grab it with both hands.
Of course you have, mate.
I know that's massive pressure, but that tells you a lot about. That tells you a lot about them as the mentality side of it as well.
Yeah.
They grab it with both hands and smash it out the park, and fair play to you.
Yeah, and especially now with Spurs bringing in a lot of Premier League proven experience. You know, you're not asking, but essentially you're asking a young kid to become one of those type of players, a Premier League player pretty instantly when they come in, like Mark says, taking their chance.
Yeah.
You know, and you've got to shine. You've just got to shine. And it's one of them, you know, either shine or the light will go out, as they say, and he'll get to where he gets. But
and with
we'll
these
see.
and with these youngsters as well, now we do have some established Premier League players in the team. Just go and watch them. Watch what they do. Watch what they eat. Watch how they train. Watch everything they do, basically.
Yeah,
And all right, it might not be
Agreed.
for you, but even if you take little bits out of each player that you think could
of
help you,
course.
you know, you ain't got to
Of
copy
course.
them down to the like be their shadow or nothing. But just take little bits that they do. You think, yeah, you know,
Little bits of information from
yeah,
different people. Yeah, and be sensible, because up here is a lot to do with how you perform on the pitch. Don't care what anyone says. You can be the most wonderful, skillful player with your feet, but if you're not using this correctly, right, while you're doing what you're doing with your feet, it's a waste of time.
To be honest, though, mate, that's life in general. 60% of life is all up here.
Correct. It is. Moving on. Thanks, Adam, for the comment. Appreciate you,
Yeah.
mate. Come on, you Spurs. 1882's in the house. Morning to you, mate. He says, morning, Mark, Sheriff, chat. I love Kane, our best ever striker, and England's. Him and Son are still the best partnership in the Premier League, but I honestly think we should move on from him now. Fair play, man.
It's very
A lot of
sentimental.
people want to move on, to be fair. There are people out there, leave it. It's never going to happen. Let's just get on with what we're doing, and I get that. I get that. My preference is to say, get it all done. Come on, you Spurs, whether that be 2 years' time, 3 years' time. I don't care if Harry Kane's 35. If he's still doing it, right, then I'd say, Harry, this is what we've got. Yeah, for the next 2 years, we want you to do the biz like you've never done before. Right? Here's whatever it takes, and here's whatever it is we've got to give Bayern. Right? Sort it. Have him up front. If he's the best available in the world at the time, and he's still doing it, why would you not have him up front?
Well, let's
Because
face
he's
it,
not
mate.
24, because he's not 26, because he's not 30. If he's still doing it, he's doing it. Yeah, and perhaps it is that little type of, I don't know, experience, yeah, that gets you over the line now. Because
this is only my opinion, but striker-wise, in world football, who is better than Harry Kane? Who is better than Harry Kane?
Striker-wise, nobody. No.
Nobody. No, there is none. There is nobody better than Harry Kane as a finisher. As well, let's face it, he's not bad as a midfielder either. He's not bad as a midfielder either, is he?
Well,
when he drops deep and starts spraying balls about everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, to me, finishing wise, there is no one better. Absolutely no one.
Magic Tracy, big up to you, Magic. He says, my wife reckons it's been raining, but I've seen no evidence of it.
I don't think we've had any.
Magic this morning, I've seen evidence. There's been raining in Oldham this morning. I can confirm.
There is a bit of a, allegedly in the country, there is bits of wet stuff lurking about.
Yeah.
Much needed, by the way. Seems we ain't had no rain for about 3 months.
No, it's been very dry up this end, believe it or not.
It's certainly got chilly, mate. It's certainly chilly down here now.
Yeah. Steve, what's that to get into Europe? I assume you're putting there. Sorry, I've missed a bit of the chat to catch up a bit. 65 to 75 points, 38 game target, 20 to 23 wins, and a few draws, losses to be kept in single figures. I agree that will probably get you in the Champions League, Steve.
Yeah, it certainly get you European place, won't it?
I think single figures for defeats, that's a must.
Yeah.
It's got to be in single figures. Yeah. Wins and draws, yeah, I'll get you. But yeah, Steve, I'm with you, mate. I'm with you, to be fair. Let's see, Steve. Let's see. Big up to Stig. Ain't seen you for a while, Stig.
Good
Hope you're
morning.
well. Where's the bloody forwards? He says.
Well, straight to the point. Straight to the point. Yeah,
Always one for
where are
you,
they?
Sheriff. How was the wedding?
Now, obviously, I did say yesterday I was at a wedding reception last night. I was very tired and I was getting cranky and irritable, so I went home. Well, I didn't go home. I went to another pub. Because I was absolutely shattered. I must have had 9-10 hours sleep. And so I'm feeling a bit more alive today. But I've got it all to do again next week. But I'm determined to try and get some serious sleep.
Well,
Not
yes.
3 hours when I get home, get up,
Yes.
and then go back to bed for another couple hours, and then go to work.
No, I get you. I get you. I get you. Let me see if I can catch up a little bit here.
Well, here we go. I just saw that.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
Futures. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We do appreciate that.
Yeah, well, we very much appreciate that.
We do.
But we just come over it. But to be honest,
Ronnie remembers the milk cup.
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I know.
Early
Ronnie.
80s.
Hey, they were the days.
Early 80s.
There you go.
It was called. It was only called the Milk Cup for a few years. It wasn't long. 3 or 4 years, long. Maybe.
Yeah. Before that, was it Rumbelows? Or was it after?
Might have been.
I think it was Rumbelows before it was milk, wasn't it?
Possibly.
Yeah.
And it was called, there was a load of beer that got involved as well. Carling,
yeah,
wasn't it?
Carling Cup, that's now, isn't it? Carling Cup.
No, it's Carabao now, isn't it?
Oh, Carabao, yeah, sorry.
Alcohol advertising's banned now, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It was Worthington as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Carling was in Worthington was in because we won it when it was the Worthington Cup, didn't we?
Yeah. Win the Rumbelows Cup. There you go. There you go. Surreal says, give me that glorious FA Cup.
I said that when Steve was on it. Stuff having a good run in it. Stuff having a good run in it. Win the damn thing. It's been too long.
I don't want to see none of that over the next 2 years, Ronnie. I've got to tell you, mate. I think Spurs fans deserve to see some tidy football at home this season, to be fair. The amount of dough that they pay every week to go and watch it. But it is what it is, man. Futures Bright says, if you want a proper sandwich, have boiled eggs mashed up with salad cream, a touch of a Dijon mustard, black pepper, smoked streaky bacon in a crusty roll. Well,
it's not really for me.
It don't sound bad, you know, I've got to say.
Give me the bacon and egg all day, but leave all that other stuff out of it.
He said leave it.
Bacon
to
and
me,
eggs, I'll be all over
that sounds quite tasty. Yes. And I love crusty rolls.
The bacon and eggs bit, definitely.
I love crusty rolls. Oh, lovely. I don't stop. I haven't had anything to eat this morning. Listen, there's so many comments. I'm still at 11:12 here. I'm nowhere.
Are you?
I'm nowhere near.
You shot down. I'm trying to catch you up, mate. I'm scrolling.
Yeah,
there you go.
Look, I've got to 11:27. Hotspurs in Byfield. Yeah, we've got Byfield as well.
Oh, yeah, that's the one I keep raving about. He's a
he played
defender.
right back. Byfield.
Yeah, that's the one I keep raving about.
Yes, yeah,
Yes.
tall lad,
I'm a bit
very tall.
confused. You got to
Yes.
remember, I'm 50 odd now. I get confused very easily.
Byfield, yeah, man.
Yeah, that's the one.
Integrate him as well. If he's good enough, integrate him into it. I've got no problem with that. You know, you're not seen oil cookie, surreal says. You're with it still. Don't worry.
Between me and him, we're sort of, I think if you combine both of us, we are with it. If you combine me and you, mate, we do sort of, we are still with it.
Ish. We sort of ish make sense.
Yeah, it is.
As they say.
It is an ish these days.
We like to think so, surreal, anyway.
Yeah. Well, I still think I'm 21, mate.
Yeah.
But then you get up and walk about and realise you're not.
But before that, the missus has come in. Oh my God, another cat. Thanks, Lise. So, love, thank you.
What's this? Another cup of tea come on in?
Another can of Red Bull. Where was I? Bird on a banjo. I've gone totally off. Hang on. He says, was it the comment before that? Oh, no, it's all right. Don't worry about me. I'm senile. Bird on a banjo says, all of our proper youth prospects are on tour. Good experience for them. And hopefully a couple take the opportunity to show their worth. And we find a diamond. That's what it's all about. Bird on a banjo.
Yeah, finding the diamonds.
Just it doesn't, not, you're right, not everyone needs to be a diamond, you know, but just the odd one now and again be lovely, you know, and to actually, for Spurs to take advantage of it rather than just sell it on as a figure there and then, and someone else gets the best of it, you know. But listen, it's going to be difficult, and it will be difficult for any kid to come through in this team the way it's being structured at the moment.
Well, to be honest, this day and age in any team, to be honest, I think that the sort of pathway, because of all the money involved in staying in the league and table position and all that, it's getting more and more difficult for young players to break in.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I'd like to see the Premier League. I know they've got the homegrown rule anyway, but maybe you've got to have one or two in your starting lineups every week.
I reckon one.
Yeah, one. Yeah.
One every week.
Yeah.
Perhaps you should have to play a new rule to make it interesting. Right? Maybe something like every week you have to play someone that's in the under-21s.
Yeah.
Category, right? And if they're good enough and they're starting on your bench already, that's fine, whatever. But if you could just have one every week that played with 10 other seniors, I think you'd see the best of them. And if you didn't, you'd know they're not for you.
Well, it's sink or swim, isn't it?
Exactly, mate. Yeah, Mark, I totally agree with you. I haven't got any problem with that whatsoever. I really haven't. You know,
I bet there'd be a load of backlash against it, though.
Maybe there would be.
Yeah.
I don't know. But what other way do you see, or do you encourage youth? Yeah, even if it's only one. Yeah. How do you encourage it if you can't see them play?
Yeah.
You know,
there you go.
It's difficult. You know,
it's the way it is,
might
mate,
be a fabulous player, go out on loan to someone, and they just don't play the football, that he plays, and it makes him look shit. You know, so it's very difficult. I think there's players for every team out there, you know, and there's players out there that suit Spurs style, if you like, if you want to use that word, of play, and they've just got to find the right ones and bring them all together.
Yeah.
You know,
definitely.
and that's it at the end of the day. That's it. But moving on. But lovely comment, by the way.
Yeah.
Big up to you.
Big up to you.
Sonny is in. Big up, Sonny. He says up there for thinking and down there for dancing. Abso-bloody-lutely, Sonny. Couldn't put it better
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
Users in. I'll leave this one to the sheriff because he knows more about it than me. Hello, he says. Have you seen the Argentines? They have said the World Cup was rigged by the Freemasons, by the FBI, and that the ball was remote controlled or remotely controlled up. User, I don't know, mate.
There you go. Yeah,
Listen,
I
it's
mean,
what it is, man. You'll
well,
never
look,
change it. But
no, you didn't win it, so get over it. That's all I got to say without dropping myself in the doo-doo.
Short and sharp user
Yes.
today.
No, well,
I don't know if
no,
you
but
was expecting a longer answer there, but
I don't say I don't give my true feelings because I might get in trouble. But everybody knows that I
we'll
don't
leave
like
it
the
there.
Argentines.
We'll leave it there. We
Yeah,
don't want
yeah.
you to get in trouble, Sheriff.
Yes.
Just going back
Yeah.
up a couple of comments. Surreal says there's loads of players like wingers are tricky with no end product. There's loads of them. Surreal, you are correct. And as it stands at the moment, Savinio is
People
one
say
of
that
them.
about Savinio, don't they?
He is. There's, you know, and it is what it is at the end of the day, mate.
Yeah.
They'll get who they'll get. Some of us will be happy. Some of us won't be. And there'll be lots of others that are umming and ahhing. And, mate, the discussion will always be there. Yeah, and it's just what's the word? Particularly predominant now because we're so desperate for forward players.
Yeah.
You know? So
The thing
it
is
is what it is, mate, at the end of the day.
The thing is, when we sign anybody, when we make a signing, for me, I always give them a chance. Give them a chance until they until they show me what they're about. If they're not very good, I'll say they're not very good. If I think they're brilliant, I'll say they're brilliant. But the thing is, with any player we sign, you got to give them a chance. You know, you can look back over their previous clubs and, well, he was rubbish and all that. He might suit De Zerbi to the ground and he might smash it out of the park.
Who knows?
But then again, someone who was smashing it out of the park might come in and be a pile of poo. So you never know. I'm willing to give him a chance.
Yeah. Huh? Sorry, mate.
I'm willing to give him a chance.
Yeah, no, I've always said that in some way, shape, or form, it's lovely to have a pathway. The academy can be there for lots of different reasons to bring a certain amount of 1% of them through that maybe get into the first team, whether if they're of the level or not, or whether a manager is what's the word, and a bird at his ear permanently. We need to play this one. We need to play this one. We need to play this one. You know, and it's sort of it does happen. Trust me, it does happen. Maybe not. I'll say not so much now. Who knows? Who knows? Mr. M says he's on Krusty Roll #1.
Very nice.
And Ghosted wants to know, do you love Viv Krusty Rolls? Just asking how we move on. We move on. We move on. Pete says the only thing that goes in a Krusty Roll is a slab of cheddar and a third, not a half, not a quarter, but a third.
Third of an onion.
We even do maths lessons on here, by the way.
I do agree with this. Bloody great, extra mature cheddar as well.
Of course, Sheriff, extra mature. Yeah. Yes.
You don't want none of that weak, horrible stuff.
Mia's not having it. She says, but she made the kids a bacon, sausage, and egg sandwich with tiger bread, no mayo. She's not having it.
I am literally drooling here now.
Oh, don't. Yeah, I'm a bit hungry.
Yeah, bacon, egg, and sausage sandwich with tiger bread.
Big up to Futures.
Ooh,
You didn't have to do that.
I didn't even see that, mate.
Big up to you, man.
Big up, mate. Thank you very much.
Listen, we always try and be honest and do our best, mate. That's all we can do. At the end of the day, we're just two old man Spurs fans that have, if you like, been there, seen it, done it, got the T-shirt, like many others. like many others, and we are what we are, and we say what we feel. So it
Yes.
is what it is. Thank you very much,
This
Futures.
the
Appreciate it
Realism channel.
very much. Yeah,
The
well,
Realism
hang on a
channel.
minute. Let me have a look. Futures, we are known as the Realism channel. There you go. A lot of people might beg to differ, but
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
we are known as the Realism channel. Big up to you,
Well,
man.
we see we say it as we see it,
Well, yeah, there's no point
and
telling
that's
porkies,
it.
is there?
That's all we can do.
What's the point of telling porkies? You know, maybe that long word, what is it? Sensationalization, whatever you say.
Yeah.
You know, it's not really me, to be honest. It's not really me. I'll leave the thumbnails to Nige. Nige, you know what we need, mate. He deals with it. That's it.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
So if it gets saucy from Nige, by the way, you'll know it's him that's done it. Yeah, go on, Sheriff.
Yeah, I was going to say, if there's any mayonnaise on any of the thumbnails, it's definitely him.
You can imagine it. The next one he does, there'll be a mayonnaise dribble of someone's stud or something, you know.
Yeah.
Big up, Nige. Big up.
Yeah, big up, Nige.
Spurs invite, says the Stoich. Oh, yeah. Inter to make bid for Romero. Incoming. 40 million offer very soon. Bye-bye, says the Stoich.
I'm pretty certain Spurs will try and haggle it out for a little bit more than that.
Well, they paid 42.5 for him, if that helps.
Yeah. I think if you put a 6 at the beginning of that, then I think Spurs will talk.
I think if you get a 5 for him, mate, I'll take it.
Yeah. I
I'll
think if
probably
it was
take a 4 as well, to be honest.
Well, I would. But I would, but I mean, Tottenham are going to say, well, he has improved since he's been with us. So our 40 million that we gave 3 or 4 years ago, and especially in this day and age, you could probably double it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You know what I mean? Not that we're going to get 80 million for him, but like, I'd certainly a bid of 50. I'd say that's enough. See you later.
Yeah, I mean, if they can get 50 for him, I think they've. I think it's pretty fair, to be honest. In today's market, I think it's pretty fair. You know, when you think that a kid that's never played in the Premier League just sold for that. You know what I mean, Mark? So
yeah,
maybe you're right. Maybe they should be demanding. Maybe that's why City are demanding. I don't know. We just don't know, do we, Mark? We don't know.
It's the way of the market these days, mate.
Yeah, it's like we say, it's all about the dough at the moment. Unfortunately,
it is all about the dough.
Where am I down to? 11:43. We're only 10 minutes behind. Come on, you Spurs. Sorry if I've missed anyone. Anyway, happy
We're
Sunday
only 10 minutes behind now,
anyone
mate.
that we have missed, because I did just do a big jump. So good morning, happy Sunday to everyone, to whom it may concern, as they say. Come on, you Spurs. 1882. He says, I'd like Spurs to give chances to Luca Williams-Barnett, Donnelly, Akanji, and Ty Hall in the cup games.
Tyrese Hall, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. In the cup games or in the Premiership. Great experience.
Yeah. Maybe not all at once.
No, I do draw the line, as you all well know.
Yeah.
Listen, like I say, I wouldn't be against a rule like something like an under-21 or a member of the under-21. Doesn't just have to be on the subs bench, but you've got to play one every week. It's the same handicap for everyone. Yes, some teams have got better under-21s than others. All I can say to that is then improve.
Yeah, I only mentioned that, mate, because I don't see a pathway for the youngsters unless they did something like that.
Mark. I never even thought of it, to be honest with you. Why not? If everyone's, you know, some people say, come on, lads, it's a men's game here. Listen, how are the youngers now, especially at places like Spurs, we're talking about having some sort of pathway to give, I don't know, however many a year a chance, You might use 4 in different positions over the course of the year. Who knows, right? But if they're not getting the experience, how do we ever know that they're good enough? And
Yeah,
because
exactly.
if one of them can't do it with 10 seniors around him, I don't think they're ever going to do it.
Yeah, and especially with the trajectory that we seem to be on,
Yes.
buying
Yeah.
ready-made players. I mean, these
Yeah.
youngsters are never going to get a sniff. Well,
Well,
I say the trajectory we're on, that we were on. Let's get that.
yeah,
in there.
yeah. Mia's answer to this is fair play, Mia. Mia, I'll get you. I'll get exactly where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah. All I'm saying is that if that were to be a pathway, yeah, that was the only pathway, because Spurs have gone down the route that they have now, and we're assuming that they will continue to do that over the coming years, then I think it's a great idea, to be fair.
Yeah. I wouldn't be against the idea.
I'm not saying, like, let's do it, but I'm just saying it's a good idea.
Yeah, because I mean, because I don't really know a lot about like youth football or anything like that, but the pathway seems to be sort of very clogged up and almost blocked. You know what I mean? I mean, for all these youngsters and that's why, well, a lot of them just get released or sold, or you know what I mean. So
Listen, yeah, I just want to say I get where you're coming from. Don't think that I don't, right? But my argument to that would be there's so many players that do go out on loan to clubs, yeah? And by the way, he can't even go out on loan yet. He's not old enough, right? But like I said earlier, I think if you're good enough, you're old enough. And it's down to the people that Spurs employ to make sure this kid is being watched all the time.
yeah,
And how he is stepping up, because he seems to be doing it. Whatever challenge is there, he seems to be rising to the occasion, if you like. So, listen, he might not be good enough now. We'll never know until we see him. We'll never know. It's just up to them to pick the right time to do it, I think. There you go. Changing the subject slightly. Big up Mia, by the way. Everyone get over to Mia if you haven't, and smash her a sub over there. She's doing really well, by the way. Giving it the beans. So
I think she's got the weekend off. I think she's not doing.
I think she does all the weekdays. Listen, smashing it out of the park, by the way, Mia. So well done.
Yeah.
Well done to you. Get over there and give her a sub, like I always say. Sub to everyone, and then you get a different opinion from lots of different people, depending if you want to hear about Spurs 24 hours a day. You know? Listen, they're all pelting me. Now, they're all pelting me. I'm like this. Don't pelt me. Don't pelt me. Sorry, he says, the Stoic, but I want to see the best 11 we have available on the pitch every match. And I get it. I do get it. Let the manager try one out now and again, but don't make it compulsory. Fair dues, man. Fair dues. We was just talking about pathways. I'm like this.
I brought it up, mate. It was my idea. So it's probably Pat was up both.
I know he's pulling me leg. He's not pulling me leg. He's putting me straight. He's putting me straight. Fair play. I get it, people. I get it. I just like the idea. That was all. I just like. It's sort of when Mark said it, it was like bing, a light bulb sort of moment went off. If you know what I mean. It was. I just thought it was a really good idea. To be fair, but it's not for everyone.
No,
we get it. We get it. We do get it. Big up to everyone.
It was just an idea to sort of try and give them some sort of motivation for a pathway.
Yeah. If anyone's got any other ideas, or is it just a case of sink or swim for them? End of story. You know, I don't know. Listen, you guys can let us know what you think, and if as long as I get down that far, probably just lost another 10 minutes there. Where am
Yeah.
I? Yeah. If I miss anyone again, I do apologise. Big up to everyone.
I
Yeah,
was going to say,
Peter said he's going to
yes,
hide Mayo in a thumbnail where he's like, "Where's
it will be
Wally?"
sneaked in there somewhere.
Yeah, he
It
will.
will be sneaked in there somewhere.
Yeah. It's like when he does a thumbnail of us three, you can guarantee somewhere. Yeah, there's a cookie, a bottle of Amstel, and or is it just us that he tucks up? By the way, is that a cup of coffee he has in it with pure
It
coins
might
on
be,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, a cup of coffee.
It's
I think,
definitely a
guys.
pint of Amstel for me. It's definitely a cookie for you.
Yeah, I think it's either a Costa cup or a cup of coffee, something like that. Anyway.
Yeah, it is. It's a cup of coffee for him.
He's you've got to
sure it
watch
is.
out. You know, he's
Yeah.
very inventive with his thumbnails. Our Nige.
Big up to
Vinder
you.
losing. Vinders, we don't care what you need. We don't care. He says, morning, lads. We need a left wing. You need a left wing. Go for Vinay Jr. like Arsenal. Shows us you mean business. Break the 500k a week salary. You always say London White. Now your chance to prove it. The eyes are on you, he says,
Yes.
with his laughing
Well,
emojis.
to be honest, I agree with you. If Enoch want to do it, they could do it. But do they want to do it? This has always been my question.
Always have, Vinders, all I will say is, always have in the back of your mind, especially after the end to this season, just remember, as Mark always says, what we got, Mark?
It's fine.
What have we got?
Oh, Jesus. Well, there's two now. We got more bread than Warburton's.
There you go.
And more peas than Birdseye.
Yeah, and we've got loads of money.
And we have got, considerably more than you.
There you go. Just keep that one there, Vinders. Just in case. You never know. That's all I'm saying. Just
Considerably
keep that one
more
firmly
than you.
stored round there somewhere, my friend.
Yes. More bread than Warburton's and more peas than Birdseye. That's what we got.
Big up, Vinders.
Yeah, big up, Vendors.
Jeff Spelling. Jeff Spelling. As his predictive text, Jeff Spelling.
Yeah. Well, it would do that, wouldn't it? I expect. Yeah.
Oh, dear. Big up to everyone that's in, by the way. We're going to wrap up shortly, to be fair.
I've sneakily done it in the background. Right. Sneakily.
Yeah.
You're all going over to Eltel this morning.
Is he still going, Eltel? Because I can't remember
what
time
I believe
he
so.
was going to start.
Well, he was. It said it was live when I put the redirect in.
Oh, well, there you go.
I don't know when he started, to be honest.
Yeah. Alex, we're going to wrap up now. It's pointless bringing you on. But listen, the brunch is on again tomorrow. If you're available, you know where we are. Jump on, mate. If you can't do it, I'm sure there'll be a couple of evening shows as the season builds up this week as well. You're more than welcome to jump on, Alex. You know that. We're just rounding up now, mate. And I wouldn't want to take 5 minutes away from you that you might deserve. So listen, jump on in the week, mate. Please. Apologies.
The link will be in the chat most mornings, I would have thought.
It will be. Quick one from Kate. She says, Mark, different question. If Savinio wanted to come that much since he has been spouting, why doesn't he put in a transfer request if he only wants Spurs? Mark?
Well, that's a very good point. You know, if he desperately wanted to come to us, surely he should have put one in. You don't get to hear about transfer requests and that much these days, do you?
Not like you used to. I don't think so. But perhaps that's just because we watch more football than Mark. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know?
No, but even on Sky Sports, you never hear them say, "Oh, so and so's handed in a transfer request." You don't seem to get it in Premier League clubs
Listen, do you know what I'm going
quite
to
as
do?
much these days.
Because DK's about as well, just in case he wants to jump on. Mark, if you need to go, right, I'm going to go for another 20 minutes. And then if they
Oh, all right, mate. Right, I'll jump then because
at least they've got time to make their point then. Now, don't go because I'm going to give them 2 or 3 minutes to jump on. If no one goes, we're going to wrap up anyway.
all right.
So just give us 2 or 3 minutes, Mark.
All right, man.
All right. And then if one of the lads jumps on, that's fine. Just hold on a minute. I'll put a link back in again. Bear with me. And hang on.
And this will be a test to see if the echoing has been.
Yes, it will be a test as well. That's what I thought.
It was a little bit
time.
when who was it jumped on earlier, Steve?
The link's in the chat, by the way, Danny.
Who was it? Who was it
Alex
jumped on earlier? Who was it jumped on earlier? Because it was a bit echoey then.
Who jumped on earlier? Who was it?
Steve.
Oh, it was Simon.
Simon. I knew it began with S. It's close enough.
So look, we'll apologise in advance if there's any echo. We are trying to sort it out.
Well, it's a StreamYard problem.
We believe so. We believe so.
What are you not going? What are you waffling on about? No, stop apologising. Stop apologising, for goodness' sake. It's like you're apologising for. What are you apologising for? You're on a Sunday morning. You're doing a stream and you're apologising. What are you apologising for? You're going to be apologising for being alive in a bit. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like you're all right, Mark. Both of you, Sheriff as well. You're all right. You don't need to. You don't owe me nothing. I'm on the show. That's the main thing. You know what I mean? So
it's just being respectful, isn't it?
I know, but Mark, come on now, bro. You know what I mean? The fact that you're doing the bloody show at this time of the night is the main thing. Oh, funny that. Daddy's now following me. Oh, funny that. Anyway, moving on. Right. Firstly, just to get on to what I was going to say. The youngsters.
Good morning, Alex. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning, Sheriff, as well.
Good morning.
The main thing is, I need to speak about is these youngsters. I just think we're having the same conversation here, aren't we?
Well,
You know what I mean? The same conversation here. I remember last year we were hearing about Vucevic and Sarr. Where are they now?
Yeah.
Can I ask, where are they now?
Yeah.
One's
You know what I
been
mean?
sold.
Like,
One's been sold.
these were the same youngsters that got us in trouble during the season last season. Remember 18th? And who came on to save us? Our reject from Juventus, Bentancur, Gallagher that everybody didn't even like, and Paulinho, who's gone off to bloody Bayern Munich, back to Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
Just saying, because I've just seen the same patterns from some people. Oh, I love Hardy. Hardy's so good. He's so good. Great. Let's see what happens when he's in the first game in the Premier League. Let's see what happens there.
Yeah.
And then we'll take the test of time.
Yeah.
But I'll be told that he's young. He's young. Oh my gosh, he's so young. Okay, then. What about Wharton? Yeah? What about other players that I've seen before? They've had the test of time and look what's happened to them. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I'm not doing this anymore. We're not learning. Because we're starving, because the World Cup's finished now, and we're waiting for Tottenham, and we're getting giddy with our signings right now, right? And we're just thinking, oh, the Zerbi ball's going to be this and that and this and this and this. I'm sitting there saying, I'm just waiting. Yeah? And I know this guy beside me is going to chat a load of waffle right now, Danny Kuriaka, because I heard him last night. I remember what he said last night, because I'm going to say to him, I remember what you said last night. I will remember everything you just said to me, because he'll be the same guy on We Are Tottenham TV halfway through the season complaining about the same players he's backing right now. Having a guy at Sim, having a guy at Ben. I know exactly what this guy's going to do. You know what I mean? Because he does it every single year. He does it every single year. You know what I mean? And that's all I've got to say. Back to you, Mark. I'm done. I said I told you to do it in 2 minutes, and that's it.
Loving it. Loving it.
There you go. Straight in.
Alex waffling as usual.
It's always the first comment when you two are on. Danny lets Alex go, and then he says waffling or waffling
Yeah,
again.
it's a cherry pie today, isn't it?
It is cherry pie. You two on here, mate, to wrap up this stream. Danny, I don't know if you've been listening this morning, and I don't know if you think what we're saying is a load of waffle or not. What do you think? Listen, we know the conversation now, and we know that Spurs seem to be going for Premier League proven players now, selling players like Will Lancashire and so on, getting a bit of money back in through the door. Now, Mark just happened to come up with, well, how about if you had to play one every week? And I've sort of listened to what he said. Then I've sort of thought about it a little bit. And we've had a few comments come in and say, look, no way, we want our best 11 out there every week. You know, we don't want a kid playing in a team. Unless it's, 20 minutes here. Yeah, I get it. And I do get it. What do you guys think about that, Danny and Mr. Box Office?
Danny, it's time for you to waffle. Go on then. There's your 5 minutes of fame.
No, Alex, you just said that I was talking about players. I was moaning about players and then bigging them up. What players was I bigging up?
I know you're satisfied with Solanke, and you said that we can't do everything this summer. We can't do everything this summer. You're saying. So I'm waiting for the halfway through the season. I'm waiting for halfway through the season because you said you trust your manager De Zerbi. Yeah. So I'm waiting for halfway through the season when these players mess up, and then you're gonna have a rant on your Tottenham TV. And I know that's gonna happen because that's what you do every single year.
Alex, it's the usual with you. You just don't listen. You just don't listen at all. You just hear what you want to hear. That's the problem with you. Until you actually use the things that are on your head, that you're born with, there's something called ears. When you start using them properly, then you might actually understand a thing or two, right? You don't listen. When have I ever said I'm satisfied with Solanke? I've never said that. Did you not even listen to what I said yesterday? Because clearly you didn't. Did I say?
Well, I'm still waiting for you to come up with a point. What's your point? What's your point? What's your point? Make a point.
You're lying, mate.
But make a point. I ain't heard your point yet. Make a point.
Stop lying. That's the point. Stop lying.
That's not really a point, really, to be honest with you. You're not saying nothing to me. But anyway, moving on.
It is a point.
Well, I'm off. Luncheon is in the offing.
Yeah, we're going to wrap up shortly. Sheriff.
Yeah.
Well, you go if you need to go.
Yeah. I need to get lunch.
All right, Sheriff. We'll see you soon. I'll give you a ring later on. Cheers.
Yeah,
mate.
I'll do it before I go out.
Yeah, no worries. All right, mate. Take care.
Big up,
There's the
everyone.
Sheriff off for his lunch and his few pints of Amstel down the local. Good up, Sheriff. Big up to you. Alex and DK, continue. Sorry. Yeah, I'll just let you crack on with it. I know it's all in jest. Let's go. Go on.
I'm waiting for Danny to make his point. I'm just waiting for Danny to make his point about what he said yesterday. Just tell me what you said yesterday, then. What you actually said yesterday,
Alex? Tell me what I said yesterday. Because
I can't remember. I've said what I've said. Do you just remind me what you said, Danny?
No, because you're lying. So
okay, Danny, say your point because I'm not hearing what you're saying.
I'm not going to say anything, Alex, until you tell me what you think.
I've said what I've said to you. You say what you're going to say.
You're making yourself look silly now, Alex. Because
Danny, just say your point. Say your point.
You're lying, right?
Say your point.
When I tell you you're lying, you don't know what to say.
Oh my gosh, this is now getting silly now, isn't it? It's because someone's got a bit too what is it? Sensitive right now, right? You can't make his point. Make your point. Say what you said yesterday, then.
No,
say what you said yesterday, then. If you're gonna make your point, if you're gonna come on and make a point like that, come on, make your point.
You cannot come and say one thing that I've said something when I haven't clearly said something.
I will say your point, Daddy. Say your point.
It's like me saying, Alex, you told me yesterday that your favourite team is Arsenal. That's a lie, right? because you never said
Oh
that.
yeah.
So you-
Okay,
so
fair
don't-
enough. Oh,
don't try and
I
tell
love this
people.
sensitivity in this fan base right now. It's like,
No,
you
no,
come on.
it's nothing
You
to
said
do with
I'm talking
sensitivity, Alex.
rubbish. Say your point. Say what you said yesterday.
It's
Then,
nothing to do with sensitivity. It's about being honest.
oh
Stop
yeah.
lying.
Okay, fair enough.
Don't try and
This is
say
becoming a bit
something,
of a joke now.
right?
Make your
Don't try and
point.
say something. Don't try and
Make
say
your point
something that I
about
said.
football. Make your point
Don't
about
try, no,
football rather than
no,
getting too sensitive.
don't try and say. Now you're trying to
Getting
twist it, Alex.
sensitive about this thing now.
Alex, you're trying to turn the conversation away from what you came on.
Yeah. Well, I'm turning away because I've
Your
said to you,
initial point.
go on,
and
make your point.
This is how silly you are, Alex. Right? Because your initial point was that I said something about the players that apparently that I like the players, and that apparently I was.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I
was
said to
spouting
you,
shit about these players to Ben and Sim. That's what you said.
yeah. I did say that. I did say that.
What
I
did-
said to you. I
What
said
did
to
it
you.
actually say
Yeah.
yesterday? Because
Oh, I did say that. I said to
you come
you.
on with a claim, right, which is false.
You know,
So if you're gonna be honest,
so now
I'll
you're
have a
getting all
conversation with
sensitive
you.
again.
If you can't be honest, I'm not gonna have a
So the first
conversation
thing
with
you're
you.
saying
It's
is,
as simple as that.
so the first thing you're saying is, I said to you that you said, oh, because you said a lot to Stell saying, oh, we're getting too angry about certain things and stuff. Maybe not in that way, but anyway, it doesn't matter because now I have to claim what you actually said, whatever it is, which is a joke. So what I'm saying is that you're saying you trust De Zerbi, which is what you did say yesterday, right? And also, what you said yesterday is that we're not going to get rid of all both those players, Solanke and Richarlison, which I know that you don't like. I know you don't like, right? But
You
what
just
I'm
told
saying
me that I
is
did
that
like him a
you
second
seemed
ago.
okay with that, regardless whether you weren't getting angry about it, right? When really, when halfway through the season, when you see those players halfway through the season, I know what you're going to be like. You're going to be sitting there saying, what are these players doing here? They're getting on my nerves. You know what I mean? Because you know that you don't like these players. That's what I was trying to say. I wasn't trying to dig you out anyway. But the thing is, though, because you're getting so sensitive, because you don't want to look like a silly guy, which is not what I'm trying to do here,
The only one who's
right?
making
Because you're
themselves
getting all
look silly is
sensitive
you,
now.
Alex, at the
Now you're
minute.
getting
That's the
all
funny
a
thing.
bit, it's hurting my feelings. You know what I mean? Sorry, but I'm not
Alex,
going to apologize for what I've said. What I'm saying is
Alex,
that, and it's not even a dig at you, bro. I'm just saying to you, you're just like the way you're going to be
you
anyway.
make yourself look stupid.
Oh well,
It's
that's
quite
you.
funny.
That's your opinion, Danny. That's your
Well,
opinion,
no,
Danny.
it's not, because when you lie about things and you can't back up what you're saying, right? Then what does it make you
Well,
look?
what
It
do you
makes you
mean
look
back up
stupid.
what you're saying?
Because
This is crime watch.
you're now trying to turn an argument into something completely different when the original point of the argument was that you came on spouting bollocks, right? And then
Well, it's just crime watch now, Danny.
when I call you out, let me talk. When I call you out for your bollocks, right? You try and change the argument.
Well, no, because I'm
what does
just
that
saying
tell
this
you,
is crime
Alex?
watch, Danny.
What does that tell you?
Well, yeah, okay. So I'm in the court of law right now, Danny. Where's
What does that tell
the
you?
judge?
Right,
Where's the judge and
quickly,
jury? You know what I mean?
Alex told me yesterday that he wants to support Arsenal. That's what he told me.
Oh yeah, great. Okay, here we go.
He told me to buy a season ticket at
I'm gonna
Arsenal
get
as
the
well.
violin out for you, Danny. Honestly,
Yeah.
bloody hell. Honestly, bloody hell.
He told me his favourite all-time Spurs player is Sol Campbell as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, no, because at least I got over it. Like how many years ago, Sol Campbell. Anyway, but moving on. Unlike some people in the
Come
fan
on,
base that
let's
can't get over it. But anyway, moving on.
look. We've got 10 minutes left. Let's talk about the football for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Danny to say what he said yesterday, but he's getting so sensitive about it.
You tell me, because you seem to think you know everything, Alex, don't you?
No, gosh. I don't think we're going to get to that point, mate. I'm trying to get to the point, but he doesn't want to get to the point now. I've got
got
to it.
say,
Maybe if you come on and not
Danny,
lie, then maybe we can have a conversation. I've already told you this. I'm not gonna have a conversation with you when you're lying. So if you be honest, I might have a conversation with you. It's up to you.
Oh gosh, I'm not going to get into this. This is just getting
Well, there you go
sensitive
then.
now.
It's up to you, mate.
Anyway, moving on.
And listen, what we'll do, so people don't leave the stream, on that note, this can be continued any day that you like, because we're on every day. Get over to the 2 marks and subscribe. You don't get content like you do from these fellas, yeah, on a lot of channels. Yeah, people will think it's personal. These two get on. Don't before anyone in the chat thinks, oh my God, there's massive beef between, these guys. Listen, it is what it is. They're talking football. At the end of the day, Danny, I just wanted to say, I haven't seen what you're talking about, so I can't comment on that. Not that I would anyway, because it's nothing to do with me. right? But on that note, big up to both of you for coming on and having a chat. Big up to everyone who's been on this morning. Appreciate all of you. Big up to all of you in the chat. And we'll be back. Oh, hang on. Big up to Future's Bright, Future's Lily White for the super chat, saying keep up the great work, lads. Come on, you Spurs. And we absolutely will do. We will do our best to do that. We're back tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Come and join us then. See you all then. Great stream as always. Big up to everyone for being involved. See you all soon. Take care.